Imagine waking up each day with a clear mind, a sense of purpose, and a quiet strength that nothing can shake. Picture yourself navigating through life's ups and downs with calm confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, you have the tools to handle it. This isn't just a dream, it's a reality that you can create for yourself through the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We are constantly bombarded with distractions, responsibilities, and the pressure to achieve more. It can feel like we're running on a treadmill, always moving but never really getting anywhere. The stress and noise of modern life can cloud our minds, leaving us feeling lost, anxious, and disconnected from what truly matters. But what if there was a way to cut through the chaos? What if you could simplify your life, find clarity, and focus on what truly matters? What if you could develop the inner strength to face challenges head-on and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks? What if you could live each day with intention, guided by timeless principles that have helped countless others lead fulfilling, meaningful lives? This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is not just a philosophy for scholars or ancient thinkers. It's a practical guide for anyone looking to improve their life. It's about learning to focus on what you can control, letting go of what you can't, and finding peace in the present moment. It's about building the habits and mindset that will allow you to thrive in any situation. At its core, Stoicism is about self-improvement. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, not just for your own sake, but for the sake of those around you. When you are strong, centered, and at peace, you can be a source of strength for others. You can face life's challenges with grace and courage and inspire those around you to do the same. But let's be clear, self-improvement is not about striving for perfection. It's not about never making mistakes or always having everything figured out. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about learning from your experiences, growing through your struggles, and becoming a little bit better each day. Think about the times in your life when you felt truly alive, when you faced a challenge head-on and come out stronger on the other side. These moments are powerful reminders of what you're capable of when you tap into your inner strength. Stoicism helps you access that strength consistently so that you can face whatever life throws your way with confidence and composure. You might be wondering, can I really change? Can I really become the person I want to be? The answer is a resounding yes. Change is not only possible, it's inevitable when you commit to the journey of self-improvement. The principles of Stoicism provide a roadmap for that journey, offering practical strategies for overcoming obstacles, managing your emotions, and staying focused on your goals. Imagine having the courage to pursue your dreams, even when the path is uncertain. Imagine developing the discipline to stick to your commitments, even when motivation wanes. Imagine being able to reflect on your day with a sense of accomplishment, knowing that you gave your best effort, regardless of the outcome. This is not about chasing some ideal version of yourself that you think you should be. It's about embracing who you are right now, with all your strengths and weaknesses, and taking steps to become the person you were meant to be. It's about recognizing that you have the power to shape your life, one decision at a time, and that every day is an opportunity to grow. As you embark on this journey, you'll discover that the principles of Stoicism are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that you can apply in your daily life. Whether you're dealing with stress at work, navigating personal relationships, or simply trying to make the most of your time, Stoicism offers insights and strategies that can help you stay grounded, focused, and resilient. You'll learn how to declutter your mind and life so that you can focus on what truly matters. You'll discover how to overcome procrastination and take decisive action even when it feels difficult. You'll develop unwavering self-discipline, the kind that allows you to follow through on your commitments and achieve your goals. You'll establish evening rituals that help you reflect on your day, recharge your energy, and prepare for tomorrow. You'll also learn to let go of past regrets and embrace the present moment, finding peace in the here and now. You'll identify the traps of modern life that can hold you back and learn how to avoid them. You'll cultivate courage and confidence so that you can face your fears and take bold steps towards your dreams. You'll thrive in difficult times, using the challenges you face as opportunities for growth. And you'll boost your self-worth, overcoming self-doubt and building a strong, positive mindset. But this journey is not just about improving yourself, it's about transforming your entire life. As you apply the principles of Stoicism, you'll notice changes in the way you think, feel, and act. You'll become more focused, more resilient, and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. You'll develop a deep sense of clarity and purpose, knowing that you are living in alignment with your values and striving towards your goals. The path of self-improvement with Stoicism is not always easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. It requires commitment, patience, and a willingness to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. But as you continue on this path, you'll discover that the effort is worth it. You'll experience the joy of progress, the satisfaction of overcoming obstacles, and the deep fulfillment that comes from living a life of purpose and meaning. So, as you embark on this journey, remember that you are not alone. You are part of a long tradition of individuals who have sought to improve themselves and their lives through the principles of Stoicism. You are walking in the footsteps of great thinkers and leaders who have used these teachings to navigate their own challenges and achieve their own goals. And most importantly, remember that you have everything you need within you to succeed. You have the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to create the life you want. The principles of Stoicism are here to guide you, but the power to change lies within you. As you move forward, keep your eyes on your goal, stay true to your values, and trust in your ability to grow and improve. This journey is yours to take, and the possibilities are endless. So take a deep breath, center yourself, and step forward with confidence. Your best self is waiting, and the journey to meet them starts now. As we stand on the brink of this transformative journey, let's take a moment to imagine what life could look like if it were stripped of unnecessary complexities. Think about the weight you carry, both physically and mentally, the clutter that occupies your space, the chaos that fills your mind. What if you could let it all go? What if, instead of being overwhelmed by the noise, you could find peace in the simplicity of each moment? What if clarity, that elusive state of mind, became your natural way of being? There's something profoundly liberating about the idea of simplicity. It's not just about having less. It's about making space for what truly matters. It's about peeling away the layers of distractions, obligations, and fears that cloud your vision and discovering the clarity that lies beneath. This clarity isn't just about seeing the world more clearly. It's about understanding yourself, your purpose, and your path. Imagine waking up each day with a clear mind, unburdened by the clutter of yesterday. Imagine being able to focus fully on the present moment, free from the distractions that pull you in 1,000 directions. Imagine feeling light, both in your surroundings and in your soul, because you've let go of what no longer serves you. This isn't just a fantasy, it's a reality that can be achieved through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us that clarity and focus are not just byproducts of a simpler life. They are the keys to living well. When we simplify our lives, we remove the barriers that prevent us from seeing the truth. We clear the path to understanding, allowing us to align our actions with our values and our goals. And in that alignment, we find peace. This journey towards simplicity and clarity isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about adopting practices that, over time, help us to shed the excess and embrace what truly matters. These practices, rooted in Stoic philosophy, guide us to live with intention, focus, and a deep sense of purpose. In a world that constantly demands more from us, more time, more energy, more attention, learning to simplify can feel like a radical act. It requires us to step back, reassess, and make deliberate choices about how we want to live. It asks us to question what truly matters and to have the courage to let go of everything else. But as we embark on this journey of simplification, we begin to see the benefits almost immediately. We feel lighter, more in control, and more connected to our true selves. Our minds become less cluttered, our actions more focused, and our lives more meaningful. And as we continue to practice, this clarity deepens, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. Let's begin by looking inward at the thoughts and emotions that shape our perception of the world. The Stoics believed that our thoughts have the power to create our reality. What we focus on, we amplify. If our minds are filled with worry, negativity, and distractions, then that is what our reality becomes. Conversely, if we focus on clarity, simplicity, and what truly matters, our reality shifts accordingly. The first step to simplifying your life is to simplify your mind. Our thoughts can often be the most cluttered and chaotic part of our existence, filled with worries, doubts, and distractions. By applying Stoic principles, we can begin to declutter our minds, creating a space where clarity and focus can thrive. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the idea that we should focus only on what we can control and let go of everything else. This simple but profound practice can have a transformative effect on our mental state. When we stop worrying about things that are beyond our control, like the actions of others, the outcome of events, or the passage of time, we free up mental energy that can be better spent on things we can influence. Think about how much mental energy you expend worrying about things that are out of your hands. Whether it's a situation at work, a conflict in a relationship, or a looming deadline, these worries can consume your thoughts, leaving you feeling anxious and overwhelmed. But what if you could let go of that worry? What if you could release the need to control the uncontrollable and instead focus your energy on what you can actually change? This doesn't mean that you stop caring or become indifferent. It means that you redirect your energy toward the areas where you can make a difference. By doing this, you not only simplify your thoughts, but also make them more productive and focused. You gain clarity by recognizing the boundaries of your influence and learning to work within them. Another Stoic practice that helps to declutter the mind is journaling. The Stoics believed in the power of writing as a tool for self-reflection and mental clarity. By taking the time each day to write down your thoughts, you can gain a better understanding of what's occupying your mind. This practice allows you to identify and let go of unnecessary thoughts, worries, and distractions. It's like clearing out a mental closet, making space for clarity and focus to flourish. In your journal, you can start by writing about what's on your mind at the moment. Are there any worries or concerns that you're holding on to? Are there thoughts that are taking up space without serving any real purpose? As you write, you'll begin to see patterns, repeated worries or thoughts that keep resurfacing. Once you identify these, you can consciously choose to let them go, freeing up space in your mind for more meaningful and constructive thoughts. But journaling is not just about letting go, it's also about setting intentions. By writing down your goals, values, and the things that truly matter to you, you create a mental roadmap that guides your actions and decisions. This clarity of purpose helps to keep your mind focused and aligned with your true priorities, reducing the mental clutter that comes from trying to juggle too many conflicting thoughts and desires. The act of writing itself can be incredibly cathartic. It allows you to externalize your thoughts, putting them on paper where you can see them clearly. This process of externalization helps to reduce the emotional charge of your thoughts, making them easier to manage. As you write, you may find that certain worries or concerns lose their power over you, simply because you've taken the time to acknowledge and understand them. In addition to mental decluttering, physical decluttering is another important practice in simplifying your life. Our physical environment has a significant impact on our mental state. When our surroundings are cluttered, it can be difficult to focus, think clearly, or feel at peace. By simplifying your physical space, you create an environment that supports mental clarity and well-being. The Stoics believed in living simply and avoiding the excesses of materialism. This doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything you own, but it does mean being intentional about what you keep in your life. Take a look around your home and ask yourself, do the things I own bring me joy or serve a useful purpose? If not, consider letting them go. The process of decluttering your physical space can be incredibly liberating. As you let go of items that no longer serve you, you'll likely feel a sense of relief and lightness. Your home will become a place of peace and clarity, free from the distractions of unnecessary possessions. And this physical simplicity will naturally extend to your mind, helping you to feel more focused and centered. But simplifying your life isn't just about decluttering. It's also about creating routines and habits that support clarity and focus. The Stoics were big proponents of discipline and routine, believing that these practices were essential for living a good life. By establishing routines that simplify your daily tasks and reduce decision fatigue, you can create more mental space for the things that truly matter. For example, consider your morning routine. How do you start your day? Is it rushed and chaotic, or is it calm and intentional? By simplifying your morning routine, you can set a positive tone for the rest of the day. This might mean waking up a little earlier to allow yourself time to reflect, meditate, or plan your day. It might mean simplifying your breakfast choices to reduce decision fatigue, or organizing your space the night before so that your morning runs smoothly. The key is to create routines that align with your values and priorities. When you have a clear sense of what's important to you, it becomes easier to design routines that support those priorities. This, in turn, reduces the mental clutter that comes from trying to do too much or from constantly shifting your focus from one task to another. Another important aspect of simplifying your life is learning to say no. In a world that constantly demands our time and attention, it can be easy to become overwhelmed by commitments and obligations. But the Stoics teach us that our time is our most valuable resource, and we should be careful about how we spend it. Saying no is not about being selfish or unkind. It's about protecting your time and energy so that you can focus on what truly matters. When you say no to things that don't align with your values or priorities, you create more space in your life for the things that do. This not only simplifies your schedule, but also brings a sense of clarity and purpose to your days. It can be difficult to say no, especially if you're someone who likes to please others or avoid conflict. But by practicing this skill, you'll find that it becomes easier over time. You'll start to notice a sense of relief and empowerment when you protect your time and energy. And as you do, your life will become simpler and more aligned with your true desires. Another Stoic practice that can help to simplify your life is embracing the present moment. So often, our minds are caught up in the past or the future, replaying old regrets or worrying about what's to come. But the Stoics teach us that the only time we truly have is the present moment. By focusing on the here and now, we can let go of the mental clutter that comes from dwelling on the past or fearing the future. This doesn't mean that you ignore the past or the future altogether. It means that you bring your attention back to the present moment whenever you find your mind wandering. You can practice this by taking a few deep breaths, noticing your surroundings, and reminding yourself that this moment is all that matters. Over time, this practice will help to quiet your mind and bring a sense of peace and clarity to your life. Mindfulness, a practice closely related to Stoic principles, is another powerful tool for simplifying your life. By cultivating mindfulness, you can become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and make conscious choices about how you respond to them. This awareness helps to reduce the mental clutter that comes from reacting impulsively or getting caught up in negative thought patterns. Mindfulness can be practiced in many ways, from meditation to simply paying attention to your breath throughout the day. The key is to bring your focus to the present moment and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. As you practice mindfulness, you'll find that your mind becomes less cluttered and more clear, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Another Stoic principle that can help to simplify your life is the practice of gratitude. The Stoics believed that cultivating gratitude was essential for living a good life. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you shift your attention away from what's lacking or wrong in your life and towards what's positive and fulfilling. Gratitude can be practiced in many ways, from keeping a gratitude journal to simply taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for. By making gratitude a daily practice, you'll start to notice a shift in your mindset. Your thoughts will become more positive, your worries will diminish, and you'll feel a greater sense of clarity and focus. Another important aspect of simplifying your life is learning to let go of perfectionism. The Stoics teach us that perfection is an illusion, something that can never be fully achieved. By letting go of the need to be perfect, you free yourself from the mental clutter that comes from constantly striving for an unattainable ideal. Instead of aiming for perfection, the Stoics encourage us to focus on progress. This means doing your best in each moment without getting caught up in whether or not it's perfect. By focusing on progress, you'll find that you can accomplish more with less stress, and your mind will be clearer and more focused. The pursuit of perfection often leads to unnecessary stress and mental clutter. It can paralyze you, preventing you from taking action because you're so concerned about getting everything just right. By accepting that perfection is unattainable and that mistakes are a natural part of the learning process, you free yourself from this burden. You become more willing to take risks, to experiment, and to grow, knowing that each step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Another way to simplify your life is to practice contentment. The Stoics teach us that true happiness comes not from external circumstances, but from within. When you learn to be content with what you have, you free yourself from the constant desire for more. This contentment brings a sense of peace and clarity to your life, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Contentment doesn't mean settling for less or giving up on your goals. It means appreciating what you have in the present moment, while still striving for growth. By cultivating contentment, you'll find that your life becomes simpler and more fulfilling. You'll spend less time chasing after external validation or material possessions, and more time focusing on the things that bring you true joy and fulfillment. Contentment is about recognizing the abundance that already exists in your life. It's about shifting your focus from what's missing or what you lack to what you already have and what you've already achieved. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being. When you stop comparing yourself to others or striving for more just for the sake of having more, you free up a tremendous amount of mental energy. You can then redirect this energy toward your personal growth, your relationships, and your overall well-being. Another important practice in simplifying your life is prioritizing your time and energy. The Stoics understood that time is our most valuable resource, and once it's gone, we can never get it back. This is why it's essential to be mindful of how you spend your time and to make sure that your daily activities align with your values and goals. One way to do this is to create a daily schedule or routine that reflects your priorities. Start by identifying the activities that are most important to you, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a passion, or working towards a long-term goal, and make sure these activities have a prominent place in your schedule. Then, take a look at the less important tasks and see if there are ways to minimize or eliminate them. You might find that certain tasks can be delegated to others, or that some activities can be combined to save time. By being intentional with your time, you can simplify your day and ensure that you're focusing on what truly matters. Another important aspect of simplifying your life is learning to embrace change and uncertainty. The Stoics believed that change is a natural part of life and that resisting it only leads to suffering. Instead of fearing change, they encouraged us to accept it and to see it as an opportunity for growth. Change can be difficult, especially when it comes unexpectedly or disrupts our plans. But by adopting a Stoic mindset, you can learn to navigate change with grace and resilience. You can focus on what you can control, your attitude, your actions, and your response to the situation, and let go of what you cannot control. This acceptance of change simplifies your life by reducing the mental and emotional turmoil that comes from resisting the inevitable. Embracing change also means being open to new possibilities and opportunities. When you let go of the need to control every aspect of your life, you create space for new experiences and growth. This openness can lead to a simpler, more fulfilling life, as you learn to flow with the natural rhythms of life rather than constantly pushing against them. Finally, one of the most powerful ways to simplify your life is to cultivate a sense of inner peace. The Stoics believed that true peace comes from within, and that it is possible to maintain this peace even in the face of external challenges and difficulties. By cultivating inner peace, you create a foundation of calm and clarity that supports all other aspects of your life. One way to cultivate inner peace is through the practice of meditation or mindfulness. These practices help you to quiet your mind, connect with your inner self, and let go of the mental clutter that creates stress and confusion. By making meditation or mindfulness a daily habit, you'll find that your mind becomes clearer, your emotions more balanced, and your overall sense of well-being more stable. Another way to cultivate inner peace is by practicing self-compassion. The Stoics understood the importance of being kind and forgiving toward oneself, especially in the face of mistakes or setbacks. By practicing self-compassion, you can let go of self-criticism and negative self-talk, and instead approach yourself with kindness and understanding. This inner kindness creates a sense of peace and acceptance that simplifies your life and helps you to navigate challenges with grace. As you continue to practice these Stoic principles, you'll notice a profound shift in your life. Your mind will become clearer, your surroundings simpler, and your actions more intentional. You'll find a sense of peace and clarity that comes from living in alignment with your values and priorities. And as you simplify your life, you'll discover that you have more time, energy, and focus to dedicate to the things that truly matter. This journey towards simplicity and clarity is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It requires commitment, patience, and a willingness to continually reassess and refine your life. But as you continue to practice, you'll find that the benefits are well worth the effort. You'll experience a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that you're living a life that is true to who you are and aligned with your highest values. So take a deep breath and begin this journey with an open heart and a clear mind. Embrace the simplicity that lies ahead and trust that the clarity you seek is within reach. As you move forward, let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you, and remember that the path to a simpler, more fulfilling life is one step away. As you continue to simplify your life, you'll also find that your relationships become deeper and more meaningful. When you're no longer distracted by the noise and clutter of modern life, you can be fully present with the people who matter most to you. This presence creates a sense of connection and intimacy that is often lost in the hustle and bustle of daily life. You'll also find that as you simplify, you become more in tune with your true self. The layers of societal expectations, fears, and doubts begin to peel away, revealing the authentic you that has been there all along. This self-awareness allows you to live in alignment with your values and priorities, making decisions that are true to who you are and what you want out of life. Ultimately, the journey toward simplicity and clarity is a journey toward freedom. It's about freeing yourself from the constraints of a cluttered mind, a chaotic environment, and a distracted life. It's about creating space, both mental and physical, for what truly matters. And in that space, you'll find the clarity, focus, and peace that you've been seeking. So take the first step on this journey with confidence, knowing that you have the power to create the life you want. As you apply these Stoic practices to simplify your life, you'll begin to see the world in a new light. You'll discover that clarity is not something that is given to you. It's something that you cultivate, one mindful step at a time. And as you continue on this path, remember that simplicity is not an endpoint, but a way of being. It's a mindset, a practice, and a way of life that can guide you through every challenge, every decision, and every moment. It's a journey that never truly ends, but rather deepens and evolves as you grow. So embrace this journey with an open heart and a clear mind. Let go of what no longer serves you and make space for the clarity, focus, and peace that are waiting to enter your life. The path to simplicity and clarity is before you, and it's time to take that first step. As you step into the next phase of simplifying your life, there's one more formidable obstacle that must be confronted: procrastination. It's that invisible force that keeps you tethered to inaction, that subtle whisper in your mind that tells you there's always more time, that you can wait just a little longer. But what if you could silence that voice? What if you could harness the energy and clarity you've begun to cultivate and turn it into powerful, decisive action? Procrastination is more than just a habit. It's a thief of time, a barrier to progress, and a silent killer of dreams. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of inaction where every delay feels justified, every excuse seems reasonable, but deep down, you know it's holding you back. You know that every moment spent procrastinating is a moment lost, a missed opportunity to move closer to your goals, to live the life you truly want. Imagine what your life could look like if you could break free from the grip of procrastination. Picture yourself taking action, not tomorrow, not later, but now. Think about the projects you've put off, the dreams you've delayed, the goals that have lingered just out of reach because of hesitation, doubt, or fear. What if you could overcome all of that and finally move forward with confidence and clarity? The Stoics understood the human tendency to procrastinate, to delay action in the face of uncertainty or discomfort. But they also knew that this tendency could be overcome, that with the right mindset and strategies, procrastination could be transformed into momentum, hesitation into decisiveness, and doubt into resolve. They believed that true freedom comes from mastering your impulses, from taking control of your actions rather than being controlled by them. As you continue on your journey towards simplicity and clarity, it's time to face procrastination head-on. It's time to confront the reasons behind your delays, to understand the fears and doubts that keep you stuck, and to apply the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to break free from this cycle of inaction. This is not about forcing yourself to work harder or longer. It's about working smarter, with intention and purpose. It's about aligning your actions with your goals, your values, and your true self. So let's delve into the Stoic strategies that will help you overcome procrastination, not just for today, but for good. Let's explore how you can take decisive action, even when it feels difficult, even when you're unsure of the outcome. Let's discover how you can harness the power of Stoic wisdom to turn procrastination into productivity, hesitation into progress, and uncertainty into opportunity. The first step in overcoming procrastination is to understand its roots. Procrastination is often a symptom of deeper issues: fear of failure, fear of success, perfectionism, or simply not knowing where to start. The Stoics believed that by understanding the nature of these fears and doubts, you could begin to dismantle them one by one. They taught that clarity of mind and purpose could cut through the fog of procrastination, allowing you to see clearly what needs to be done and why. One of the most powerful tools the Stoics used to overcome procrastination was the concept of memento mori, the reminder of the inevitability of death. Far from being morbid, this practice was intended to inspire action and urgency. By keeping the brevity of life at the forefront of your mind, you are reminded that time is finite and that every moment wasted is a moment you will never get back. This awareness can be a powerful motivator to stop procrastinating and start living fully right now. Imagine waking up each day with a deep awareness that your time is limited, that every day is a gift, and that your life is too precious to waste on procrastination. How would this change your approach to your tasks, your goals, and your dreams? Would you continue to delay action, or would you seize the day with both hands, determined to make the most of the time you have? The Stoics also emphasized the importance of focusing on the present moment. Procrastination often arises from a fear of the future. What if things don't go as planned? What if I fail? What if I'm not ready? But by bringing your focus back to the present moment, you can quiet these fears and take action with clarity and confidence. The present is all you have, and it is where your power lies. By grounding yourself in the present, you free yourself from the paralysis of future-oriented fear and can move forward with purpose. Another strategy the Stoics used to combat procrastination is the concept of amor fati, the love of fate. This idea encourages you to embrace whatever happens, to accept the outcomes of your actions, whether they are positive or negative. By accepting that not everything is within your control and that setbacks are a natural part of life, you can reduce the fear that often leads to procrastination. When you stop trying to control every outcome and instead focus on taking action and learning from whatever comes your way, you free yourself from the anxiety that keeps you stuck. Imagine approaching your tasks with the mindset of amor fati, embracing whatever comes, knowing that even if things don't go exactly as planned, you will grow and learn from the experience. How much more willing would you be to take action, to try new things, to step out of your comfort zone if you weren't so worried about the outcome? By embracing this Stoic principle, you can transform procrastination into a willingness to engage with life, to take risks, and to move forward with confidence. Another powerful Stoic strategy for overcoming procrastination is to break your tasks down into smaller, manageable steps. The Stoics believed in the importance of incremental progress, taking small, consistent actions each day that move you closer to your goals. When faced with a large, daunting task, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and to put it off until later. But by breaking it down into smaller, more manageable pieces, you make it less intimidating and easier to start. Imagine a mountain you need to climb. From the base, the peak looks impossibly far away, and the thought of the long journey ahead can be paralyzing. But if you focus on just taking the first step, and then the next, and the next, before you know it, you're halfway up the mountain. The same principle applies to your tasks and goals. By breaking them down into small, actionable steps, you make it easier to start and to keep going, even when the end goal feels far away. This approach also ties into the Stoic practice of setting daily intentions. At the start of each day, take a moment to identify the most important tasks you need to accomplish. Break these tasks down into smaller steps and focus on completing them one by one. By doing this, you create a clear plan of action for the day, which reduces the likelihood of procrastination. You know exactly what you need to do, and you can approach your day with a sense of purpose and direction. In addition to breaking tasks down into smaller steps, the Stoics also emphasized the importance of self-discipline in overcoming procrastination. They believed that self-discipline was the foundation of a good life, and that without it, you would be easily swayed by distractions, temptations, and the desire for immediate gratification. By cultivating self-discipline, you strengthen your ability to take action, even when you don't feel like it. One way to develop self-discipline is through the practice of delayed gratification. Instead of giving in to the urge to procrastinate or to seek out immediate pleasures, challenge yourself to delay those rewards until after you've completed your tasks. This could be as simple as telling yourself that you'll check your phone or watch a TV show only after you've finished a certain amount of work. By practicing this kind of self-restraint, you train your mind to prioritize long-term goals over short-term satisfaction, which is key to overcoming procrastination. Another Stoic strategy for overcoming procrastination is to focus on the process rather than the outcome. Procrastination often stems from a fear of failure, a fear that you won't be able to achieve the desired result. But the Stoics teach us that the outcome is not within our control, only the effort we put into the process is. By shifting your focus from the outcome to the process, you reduce the pressure to perform perfectly and can take action with greater ease and confidence. Imagine working on a project not because you're fixated on the end result, but because you're fully engaged in the process. You're focused on doing your best in each moment, on learning and growing through the experience, rather than worrying about whether or not it will be a success. This shift in focus can help you overcome the fear that often leads to procrastination, allowing you to take action with a sense of curiosity and openness. Another powerful Stoic technique for overcoming procrastination is to cultivate a sense of urgency. The Stoics believed that life is short and that time is our most valuable resource. By reminding yourself of the brevity of life, you can create a sense of urgency that motivates you to take action now rather than later. This doesn't mean rushing through your tasks or acting out of anxiety, but rather approaching your life with a sense of purpose and determination. Imagine waking up each day with the awareness that your time is limited, that you have only a finite number of days to live your life and achieve your goals. How would this awareness change your approach to your tasks? Would you still procrastinate, or would you be driven to make the most of each moment? By cultivating this sense of urgency, you can overcome the inertia that leads to procrastination and take decisive action, even when it's challenging. Finally, one of the most effective Stoic strategies for overcoming procrastination is to practice self-compassion. The Stoics understood that self-criticism and harsh judgment only serve to reinforce negative behaviors, including procrastination. By practicing self-compassion, you can break the cycle of procrastination and create a more positive and supportive inner dialogue. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you make mistakes or fall short of your goals. Instead of beating yourself up for procrastinating, acknowledge the challenges you face and offer yourself encouragement to keep moving forward. By cultivating a more compassionate relationship with yourself, you create the mental and emotional space needed to take action, even in the face of difficulties. Imagine approaching your tasks with a sense of self-compassion, understanding that it's okay to struggle and that each step forward is a victory, no matter how small. How much more motivated would you be to take action if you knew that you wouldn't be harshly judged for your efforts? By practicing self-compassion, you create a supportive inner environment that encourages progress and growth, rather than one that fosters procrastination. As you begin to apply these Stoic strategies to overcome procrastination, you'll notice a shift in your mindset and behavior. Procrastination will no longer have the same hold over you, and you'll find yourself taking action with greater ease and confidence. You'll start to see progress in areas of your life that have long been stagnant, and you'll experience the satisfaction that comes from moving closer to your goals. But this journey is not about achieving perfection or never procrastinating again. It's about cultivating a mindset and set of practices that help you navigate the challenges of procrastination with resilience and grace. It's about learning to take action, even when it's difficult, and to keep moving forward, even when you encounter setbacks. Overcoming procrastination is a process, one that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. But with the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can break free from the cycle of procrastination and take control of your actions. You can turn hesitation into decisiveness, doubt into confidence, and inaction into progress. As you continue on this journey, remember that every step forward is a victory, no matter how small. Each time you choose to take action rather than procrastinate, you're building momentum and moving closer to the life you want to live. And with each action you take, you're strengthening your ability to overcome procrastination, to stay focused on your goals, and to live with purpose and clarity. So take a deep breath and begin this next phase of your journey with determination and confidence. You have the power to overcome procrastination, to break free from the habits that hold you back, and to take decisive action toward your goals. The path to a more productive and fulfilling life is within your reach, and it begins with the choices you make today. As you continue to apply these Stoic strategies, you'll find that your relationship with procrastination changes. It will no longer be a source of frustration or guilt, but rather an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. You'll learn to recognize the triggers that lead to procrastination and develop the tools to respond to them with clarity and intention. One of the most important lessons the Stoics teach us is that the journey towards self-improvement is ongoing. There will be days when you struggle with procrastination, when you feel the pull of distraction or the weight of doubt. But with the wisdom of Stoicism as your guide, you'll have the strength and resilience to keep moving forward, to take action, and to stay committed to your goals. Remember that procrastination is not a reflection of your worth or your abilities. It's a habit, one that can be changed with practice and persistence. By applying the strategies you've learned, you can break free from the grip of procrastination and take control of your actions and your life. As you explore further, you'll see how each of these Stoic strategies intertwines with the others, creating a holistic approach to overcoming procrastination. Consider the practice of journaling as part of your process, not only to reflect on your progress, but to identify the moments when procrastination creeps in. Writing about your challenges and successes can be an eye-opening exercise, offering insights into your triggers and helping you create personalized solutions. In your journal, document the days when you felt most productive and the strategies that worked for you. Were there particular moments when memento mori inspired you to take action? Did breaking down tasks into smaller steps help you move forward? By keeping a record, you'll begin to see patterns and can refine your approach to procrastination with greater precision. Additionally, as you incorporate the Stoic strategy of focusing on the process over the outcome, you'll find that this shift in perspective can alleviate much of the pressure associated with taking action. Procrastination often stems from a fear of failure, but when you concentrate on the process, the steps you take rather than the end result, you can engage with your tasks more freely, without the burden of potential disappointment. Another aspect to consider is how you manage distractions, which are often a major contributor to procrastination. The Stoics valued self-discipline and the ability to stay focused on one's goals despite external temptations. Take stock of your environment and identify the distractions that most frequently lead you astray. It might be your phone, social media, or even certain people. Implementing boundaries around these distractions is crucial to maintaining focus. For instance, set specific times during the day when you check your email or social media, rather than allowing them to interrupt your workflow continuously. Create a designated workspace where you can focus on your tasks without unnecessary interruptions. These small changes can make a significant difference in your ability to stay on track and avoid procrastination. As you build these habits, it's also important to reward yourself for your progress. The Stoics didn't advocate for a life devoid of pleasure, but rather one where pleasures are enjoyed mindfully and in moderation. When you achieve a milestone or successfully overcome a bout of procrastination, take time to celebrate your achievement. This doesn't mean indulging in activities that may lead to further procrastination, but rather finding ways to acknowledge your progress in a meaningful and constructive manner. Finally, as you work to overcome procrastination, remember to cultivate patience with yourself. The journey of self-improvement is not linear, and there will be setbacks along the way. The Stoics understood the importance of resilience in the face of adversity, and this applies equally to the battle against procrastination. When you encounter difficulties, view them as opportunities to practice patience, self-compassion, and persistence. Reflect on the Stoic idea that every obstacle is an opportunity to strengthen your character. When procrastination rears its head, see it not as a failure, but as a chance to apply the principles you've learned and to grow stronger in your resolve. With each challenge you overcome, you reinforce the habits and mindset that will ultimately lead to a life of clarity, purpose, and action. Incorporating these Stoic strategies into your daily routine will gradually transform how you approach tasks and goals. Over time, you'll find that procrastination has less of a hold on you, and you're able to move through your day with greater ease and efficiency. Your actions will become more aligned with your values and intentions, and you'll experience a deeper sense of fulfillment as you progress toward your goals. As you continue on this journey, keep in mind that the battle against procrastination is not just about getting things done, it's about reclaiming your time and your life. It's about freeing yourself from the shackles of inaction and stepping into your full potential. The Stoics offer a roadmap for this journey, providing the tools and wisdom you need to overcome procrastination and live a life of purpose and clarity. So as you move forward, take each step with intention, knowing that you have the power to shape your future. With the guidance of Stoicism, you can overcome procrastination, take decisive action, and create the life you've always wanted. The time to act is now, and the path to success is within your reach. Take the first step today and let the journey begin. As you do, you'll discover that the rewards of overcoming procrastination extend far beyond the tasks at hand. You'll gain a deeper understanding of yourself, your motivations, and your potential. You'll develop a stronger sense of self-discipline and resilience, which will serve you well in all areas of your life. And most importantly, you'll experience the profound satisfaction that comes from living in alignment with your values and making the most of each moment. This journey is about more than just conquering procrastination. It's about embracing the fullness of life, with all its challenges and opportunities. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be, one intentional action at a time. And with each step forward, you'll find that procrastination loses its power over you, and you're able to live more fully, more freely, and more joyfully. Having confronted procrastination and learned to turn hesitation into action, you've taken a significant step forward on your journey. But the path doesn't end here. To truly transform your life, there's another element that must be cultivated, a quality that is essential for lasting change and continuous progress: self-discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation upon which all other virtues are built. It's the force that keeps you steady when the winds of temptation, distraction, or doubt threaten to blow you off course. It's the quiet resolve that drives you to take action, even when motivation wanes, even when the road ahead seems long and arduous. Without self-discipline, the gains you've made can slip away, your goals can fade into distant dreams, and the clarity you've fought so hard to achieve can once again become clouded. Imagine the power of possessing unwavering self-discipline. Picture yourself rising each day with a clear sense of purpose, fully committed to your goals and values. Think about the confidence that comes from knowing that you can rely on yourself, that you have the strength to follow through on your intentions, no matter what challenges arise. What would your life look like if you had the self-discipline to consistently make choices that align with your highest aspirations? The Stoics understood that self-discipline is not just a tool for achieving success. It is the key to living a virtuous and meaningful life. They believed that true freedom comes not from indulging every desire or impulse, but from mastering them. To be truly free, they taught, is to be governed by reason and principle rather than by fleeting emotions or external circumstances. This is the essence of self-discipline, and it is the path to true strength, resilience, and inner peace. As you continue on your journey, it's time to delve deeper into the Stoic teachings that can help you develop this vital quality. It's time to strengthen the resolve that will carry you through the trials of life, to build the habits and mindset that will allow you to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, and to cultivate the inner fortitude that will empower you to stay true to your path, even when the way forward is unclear. But self-discipline is not about harsh self-denial or rigid control. It's about understanding your true nature, recognizing your deepest values, and aligning your actions with your highest self. It's about creating a life that reflects who you are at your core and living in a way that is true to your principles, no matter what external pressures you may face. So let's explore how the Stoics approached the cultivation of self-discipline. Let's examine the practices and mindsets that can help you build the unwavering resolve needed to achieve your goals, maintain your integrity, and live with purpose and clarity. This is not just about achieving more or working harder. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be by mastering the art of self-discipline. The journey to developing unwavering self-discipline begins with self-awareness. The Stoics believed that understanding oneself, one's desires, impulses, and weaknesses was the first step toward mastery. Without self-awareness, you can easily become a slave to your emotions, driven by impulses and desires that lead you away from your true path. But by cultivating a deep understanding of your own nature, you can begin to take control of your actions rather than being controlled by them. One of the key practices the Stoics used to cultivate self-awareness was daily reflection. At the end of each day, they would take time to review their actions, thoughts, and emotions. They would ask themselves, did I act in accordance with my values today? Did I allow my impulses to guide my actions? Or did I stay true to my principles? What can I learn from the mistakes I made, and how can I improve tomorrow? This practice of daily reflection is a powerful tool for building self-discipline. It allows you to identify patterns of behavior that may be undermining your efforts and to make conscious choices about how you want to live. By regularly reflecting on your actions, you become more aware of the moments when you are tempted to stray from your path, and you can take steps to strengthen your resolve. Imagine the impact of integrating this practice into your daily life. Picture yourself sitting quietly at the end of the day, reviewing your actions with honesty and compassion. You begin to see the areas where you need to improve, the moments when your discipline faltered, and the opportunities to do better tomorrow. Over time, this practice helps you build a strong foundation of self-discipline as you become more attuned to your actions and more committed to living in alignment with your values. Another essential element of self-discipline is the ability to resist immediate gratification in favor of long-term goals. The Stoics understood that true happiness and fulfillment come not from indulging in every desire, but from pursuing what is truly meaningful and lasting. This requires the strength to delay gratification, to say no to the temptations that pull you away from your goals, and to stay focused on what truly matters. This ability to resist immediate gratification is closely tied to the Stoic concept of apatheia, or freedom from passion. In this context, passion refers to the irrational and excessive emotions that can cloud your judgment and lead you astray. The Stoics taught that by cultivating apatheia, you can achieve a state of inner calm and clarity, where you are no longer swayed by every passing desire or impulse. This state of emotional equilibrium is the foundation of self-discipline, as it allows you to make decisions based on reason and principle, rather than on fleeting emotions. Consider how much more focused and effective you would be if you could master this ability. Imagine being able to resist the distractions that so often lead to procrastination, to stay true to your commitments even when the allure of immediate pleasure is strong. This is the power of self-discipline, and it is a skill that can be developed with practice and perseverance. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of setting clear intentions and goals as a means of strengthening self-discipline. When you have a clear sense of what you want to achieve and why, it becomes easier to stay focused and committed, even in the face of obstacles. By setting specific, meaningful goals, you create a roadmap for your actions, and you can measure your progress along the way. But setting goals is not enough on its own. The Stoics believed that it was essential to break these goals down into manageable steps and to focus on the process rather than the outcome. This approach helps to prevent overwhelm and keeps you engaged in the present moment, where your true power lies. By focusing on what you can do today, rather than worrying about the final result, you build the self-discipline needed to take consistent action toward your goals. Imagine how much more disciplined you would be if you approached your goals in this way. Instead of being overwhelmed by the enormity of what you want to achieve, you break it down into small, actionable steps, and you focus on doing your best in each moment. Over time, these small steps add up, and you find yourself making steady progress toward your goals with a sense of purpose and determination. Another powerful Stoic technique for developing self-discipline is the practice of voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believed that by deliberately exposing yourself to discomfort and challenges, you could build resilience and strengthen your resolve. This practice, known as ascesis, involves intentionally seeking out situations that test your limits, whether it's through physical challenges, fasting, or other forms of self-denial. The purpose of ascesis is not to inflict suffering on yourself, but to train your mind and body to endure discomfort with grace and equanimity. By practicing voluntary discomfort, you develop the mental and emotional strength to face adversity without being overwhelmed. This, in turn, strengthens your self-discipline as you learn to stay focused and committed even in the face of challenges. Consider how this practice could benefit you in your daily life. Imagine deliberately choosing to take the stairs instead of the elevator, to forego a meal to practice fasting, or to push yourself to complete a difficult task even when you don't feel like it. Each of these small acts of voluntary discomfort helps to build your self-discipline as you learn to endure discomfort and to stay focused on your goals. In addition to voluntary discomfort, the Stoics also taught the importance of embracing the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate. This idea involves accepting and embracing whatever happens with the understanding that every experience, whether positive or negative, is an opportunity for growth and learning. By cultivating amor fati, you develop the resilience and self-discipline needed to navigate the challenges of life with grace and equanimity. Imagine how much stronger and more disciplined you would be if you approached every challenge with the mindset of amor fati. Instead of resisting or complaining about difficulties, you embrace them as opportunities to strengthen your character and to grow. This mindset not only helps you to stay focused and committed in the face of adversity, but it also allows you to approach life with a sense of peace and acceptance, knowing that every experience has value. Another key aspect of self-discipline is the ability to manage your time and energy effectively. The Stoics understood that time is our most valuable resource, and that how we choose to spend it reflects our priorities and values. By being intentional with your time and energy, you can build the self-discipline needed to stay focused on your goals and to make progress toward your aspirations. One way to manage your time effectively is to create a daily routine that reflects your priorities and values. The Stoics believed in the importance of structure and routine, as it helps to create a sense of order and purpose in your life. By establishing a daily routine that includes time for reflection, exercise, work, and rest, you can create a balanced and disciplined approach to your day. Imagine the impact of having a well-structured daily routine. Instead of being pulled in multiple directions by distractions and obligations, you have a clear plan for how you will spend your time and energy. This routine helps you to stay focused and disciplined, as you know exactly what you need to do each day to move closer to your goals. In addition to managing your time, it's also important to manage your energy. The Stoics understood that our physical and mental energy is limited, and that we must be mindful of how we use it. By taking care of your body and mind, through practices such as exercise, meditation, and adequate rest, you can build the self-discipline needed to stay focused and committed to your goals. Imagine how much more disciplined you would be if you took better care of your body and mind. Instead of feeling drained and overwhelmed, you have the energy and clarity needed to stay focused on your tasks and to make progress toward your goals. This is the power of self-discipline, and it is a quality that can be cultivated through intentional practice and self-care. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of surrounding yourself with positive influences as a means of strengthening self-discipline. They believed that the people you associate with can have a significant impact on your thoughts, actions, and behavior. By surrounding yourself with individuals who embody the qualities of self-discipline, integrity, and wisdom, you can strengthen your own resolve and commitment. Consider the impact of the people you spend time with on your self-discipline. Are they supportive of your goals and values, or do they encourage behaviors that lead you away from your true path? By being mindful of the company you keep, and by seeking out individuals who inspire and motivate you, you can build the self-discipline needed to stay true to your goals and to live with purpose and clarity. Finally, one of the most important aspects of self-discipline is the ability to forgive yourself for mistakes and setbacks. The Stoics understood that perfection is unattainable and that mistakes are a natural part of the human experience. By practicing self-compassion and forgiveness, you can build the resilience and self-discipline needed to keep moving forward, even when you encounter difficulties. Imagine how much stronger and more disciplined you would be if you approached your mistakes with self-compassion and forgiveness. Instead of dwelling on your failures or allowing them to derail your progress, you acknowledge them, learn from them, and move on. This ability to forgive yourself and to keep moving forward is a key component of self-discipline, as it allows you to stay focused on your goals, even in the face of setbacks. As you continue on your journey to develop unwavering self-discipline, remember that this is not a destination, but a process. It is an ongoing practice that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. But with the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can build the self-discipline needed to achieve your goals, to live with purpose and clarity, and to become the person you were meant to be. So take the next step on this journey with confidence and determination. Embrace the practices and mindsets that will help you strengthen your self-discipline, and watch as your life begins to transform. With each act of discipline, no matter how small, you are building the foundation for a life of integrity, purpose, and fulfillment. As you move forward, remember that self-discipline is not about rigid control or harsh self-denial. It is about aligning your actions with your values, about living in a way that is true to who you are, and about creating a life that reflects your highest aspirations. With each step you take, you are becoming stronger, more resilient, and more capable of achieving the life you desire. This journey of self-discipline is one of the most important you will ever undertake. It is the key to unlocking your full potential, to living a life of meaning and purpose, and to achieving your deepest goals. So embrace this path with an open heart and a determined spirit, and know that with the wisdom of Stoicism as your guide, you have everything you need to succeed. As you continue to cultivate self-discipline, you'll begin to notice the changes in your life. The distractions that once pulled you off course will have less power over you. The temptations that once led you astray will lose their appeal. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable will become opportunities for growth and learning. And most importantly, you'll experience a deep sense of fulfillment and peace, knowing that you are living in alignment with your true self. So take a deep breath and continue on this path with courage and determination. You have the power to develop unwavering self-discipline, to overcome any obstacle, and to achieve your highest goals. The journey begins now, and the rewards are limitless. With each step you take, you are moving closer to the life you were meant to live, one of purpose, integrity, and true freedom. As you deepen your self-discipline and commit to living with purpose and integrity, it's important to remember that discipline is not just about action, it's also about rest, reflection, and preparation. The most disciplined lives are not those spent in constant motion, but those that balance effort with rest, productivity with renewal. It's in the quiet moments, when the world slows down and the day comes to an end, that you have the opportunity to recharge, to reflect, and to set the stage for the day to come. Imagine ending each day with a sense of calm, knowing that you have done your best and that you are fully prepared for whatever tomorrow may bring. Picture yourself unwinding, letting go of the stresses of the day and finding peace in the stillness of the evening. What would it feel like to close each day with intention, to use the final hours of your day not just to relax, but to strengthen your resolve, deepen your wisdom, and connect with your inner self? The Stoics understood the importance of these evening hours, seeing them as a sacred time for reflection and renewal. They believed that how you end your day is just as important as how you begin it. The rituals you establish in the evening are not just a way to unwind. They are a powerful tool for cultivating wisdom, reinforcing discipline, and preparing your mind and body for the challenges of tomorrow. As you continue on your journey toward a life of purpose and clarity, it's time to explore the evening rituals that can help you end each day with a sense of peace and accomplishment. These rituals are more than just habits. They are practices rooted in Stoic philosophy that guide you to reflect on your actions, to learn from your experiences, and to recharge your mind and body for the day ahead. But these evening rituals are not about rigid routines or strict schedules. They are about creating space in your life for what truly matters, time to reflect on your day, to connect with your values, and to prepare for the future with clarity and intention. They are about finding balance so that you can approach each day with a sense of calm and purpose, rather than being overwhelmed by the demands of life. So let's delve into these Stoic evening rituals that will help you reflect on your day, recharge your energy, and prepare for the challenges ahead. Let's explore how you can use the quiet hours of the evening to strengthen your resolve, deepen your wisdom, and find peace in the present moment. One of the most powerful Stoic practices you can incorporate into your evening routine is the habit of journaling. The Stoics, including figures like Marcus Aurelius, often used writing as a tool for self-reflection and personal growth. In his meditations, Aurelius reflected on his thoughts, actions, and challenges, using the written word to explore his inner world and reinforce his commitment to Stoic principles. Imagine ending each day by putting pen to paper, capturing the thoughts and emotions that have accompanied you throughout the day. Journaling allows you to reflect on your actions, to assess whether you lived in alignment with your values, and to identify areas for growth. It's a way to take stock of your day, to celebrate your successes, and to learn from your missteps. Over time, this practice can deepen your self-awareness and strengthen your commitment to living with purpose. As you write, you might begin by reflecting on the events of the day. What challenges did you face? How did you respond? Were there moments when you allowed your emotions to dictate your actions, or did you maintain your composure and act in accordance with your principles? By asking yourself these questions, you can gain valuable insights into your behavior and develop strategies for improvement. But journaling isn't just about identifying areas for growth, it's also about acknowledging your progress. Take time to celebrate the moments when you acted with integrity, when you stayed true to your values despite challenges. This practice reinforces positive behaviors and encourages you to continue striving for excellence in all areas of your life. Journaling can also serve as a bridge between your conscious and unconscious mind. It allows you to explore your thoughts and emotions in a safe, private space, giving you the freedom to be completely honest with yourself. This process of self-exploration can lead to profound insights, helping you to uncover patterns of behavior, beliefs, or emotions that may be holding you back. As you continue to journal each evening, you'll begin to notice themes emerging, areas of your life that require more attention, or aspects of your character that you want to develop further. Over time, this practice can become a powerful tool for personal growth. It can help you to identify and overcome obstacles, to clarify your goals and values, and to strengthen your commitment to living a life of purpose and integrity. By making journaling a regular part of your evening routine, you create a space for self-reflection and growth that will serve you well on your journey toward a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Another powerful evening ritual rooted in Stoic philosophy is the practice of prayer meditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. This involves reflecting on the potential challenges and obstacles you may face in the future and mentally preparing yourself to face them with resilience and composure. The Stoics believed that by anticipating difficulties, you could reduce their impact on your emotional state and approach them with a calm and steady mind. Imagine spending a few minutes each evening reflecting on the challenges that might arise in the days to come. By visualizing these potential obstacles and rehearsing how you will respond, you can build the mental and emotional fortitude needed to handle whatever comes your way. This practice not only strengthens your resilience, but also helps you to stay grounded and focused, even in the face of adversity. The purpose of premeditatio malorum is not to dwell on negative possibilities or to create anxiety about the future. Rather, it is about cultivating a mindset of preparedness and equanimity. By considering the potential challenges ahead, you can develop a sense of acceptance and readiness, knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. This practice can also help you to maintain perspective, reminding you that difficulties are a natural part of life and that you have the inner strength to overcome them. In addition to strengthening your resilience, premeditatio malorum can also help you to refine your goals and priorities. As you reflect on potential challenges, you may find that certain goals or desires are not as important as you once thought, or that they require a different approach. This process of reflection can help you to clarify your values and to align your actions with what truly matters to you. By regularly engaging in this practice, you can develop a deeper sense of purpose and direction in your life, as well as the resilience needed to stay on course. The Stoics also placed great importance on gratitude, recognizing it as a key component of a fulfilled and contented life. An evening ritual of expressing gratitude can be a powerful way to end your day on a positive note. By taking a moment to reflect on the things you are thankful for, whether it's the support of loved ones, the opportunities you've been given, or simply the beauty of the world around you, you can cultivate a mindset of abundance and contentment. Imagine how different your evenings would feel if you took the time each night to acknowledge the good in your life. Instead of dwelling on the stresses or frustrations of the day, you focus on the positive, reinforcing a sense of peace and well-being. This practice not only improves your mood, but also helps to shift your perspective, making it easier to navigate challenges with a sense of calm and gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative emotions such as anxiety, fear, and resentment. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you can cultivate a sense of contentment and satisfaction that carries over into all aspects of your life. This practice can also help you to build stronger relationships, as expressing gratitude toward others reinforces bonds of trust and mutual respect. Moreover, gratitude can serve as a reminder of the impermanence of life. The Stoics taught that everything in life is transient and that we should appreciate and cherish what we have while we have it. By practicing gratitude each evening, you reinforce this awareness, helping you to stay grounded in the present moment and to appreciate the fleeting beauty of life. Another important Stoic ritual to incorporate into your evening routine is the practice of reviewing your day through the lens of Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These four virtues were central to Stoic philosophy, guiding their actions and decisions. By reflecting on how you embodied these virtues throughout the day, you can reinforce your commitment to living a virtuous life. As you review your day, consider how you demonstrated wisdom in your decisions, how you showed courage in the face of fear, how you acted with justice toward others, and how you practiced temperance in your desires and actions. This practice not only strengthens your resolve to live in accordance with Stoic principles, but also helps you to identify areas where you can improve, setting the stage for continued growth and development. Wisdom, as the Stoics understood it, is the ability to see the world clearly and to make decisions based on reason and virtue. It involves recognizing what is within your control and what is not, and acting accordingly. By reflecting on your decisions each evening, you can assess whether you acted with wisdom or whether there were moments when emotions or impulses clouded your judgment. This practice can help you to refine your decision-making process, ensuring that your actions align with your values and principles. Courage, another key Stoic virtue, is the ability to face challenges and adversity with strength and resilience. It involves standing firm in the face of fear, uncertainty, or discomfort, and choosing to act with integrity and purpose. By reflecting on how you demonstrated courage throughout the day, you can reinforce your commitment to this virtue and identify areas where you can continue to grow. Justice, in the Stoic sense, is about treating others with fairness, respect, and compassion. It involves recognizing the interconnectedness of all people and acting in a way that promotes the common good. By reflecting on how you acted with justice toward others, you can assess whether you lived up to this ideal and identify opportunities to be more just and compassionate in the future. Temperance, the final Stoic virtue, is the ability to exercise self-control and moderation in all aspects of life. It involves managing your desires, emotions, and actions in a way that aligns with your values and principles. By reflecting on how you practice temperance throughout the day, you can assess whether you maintained balance and self-control and identify areas where you can continue to develop this virtue. Another essential aspect of your evening routine should be the practice of relaxation and winding down. The Stoics understood the importance of rest and renewal, recognizing that a well-rested mind is essential for clear thinking and effective action. Incorporating relaxation techniques into your evening routine can help you to let go of the stresses of the day and prepare for a restful night's sleep. Consider creating a calming ritual that signals to your body and mind that it's time to unwind. This might involve activities such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, or gentle stretching. By engaging in these practices, you can quiet your mind, release tension from your body, and create a sense of peace and relaxation that prepares you for sleep. Meditation, in particular, can be a powerful tool for relaxation and mental clarity. The Stoics practiced a form of meditation that involved focusing on the present moment and cultivating a sense of inner calm. By meditating each evening, you can clear your mind of the day's stresses and worries, allowing you to enter a state of deep relaxation. This practice can also help you to develop greater self-awareness and emotional regulation, both of which are essential for maintaining discipline and focus in your daily life. In addition to these relaxation techniques, it's also important to establish a consistent sleep routine. The Stoics valued consistency and discipline in all aspects of life, including rest. By going to bed at the same time each night and creating a sleep environment that is conducive to rest, you can improve the quality of your sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the challenges of the day. Sleep is a fundamental aspect of physical and mental health, and establishing a consistent sleep routine is crucial for maintaining overall well-being. By prioritizing sleep as part of your evening routine, you can ensure that you are giving your body and mind the rest they need to function at their best. This practice not only improves your physical health, but also enhances your cognitive function, emotional regulation, and resilience, all of which are essential for living a disciplined and purposeful life. Finally, one of the most powerful Stoic rituals you can incorporate into your evening routine is the practice of setting intentions for the next day. The Stoics believed in the importance of living with intention and purpose, and by taking a few moments each evening to plan for the day ahead, you can reinforce your commitment to these principles. As you prepare for bed, consider the goals and tasks you want to accomplish the next day. Reflect on the challenges you might face and how you will approach them with a calm and steady mind. By setting clear intentions for the day ahead, you create a roadmap for your actions and strengthen your resolve to live in accordance with your values. Imagine how empowering it would feel to end each day with a clear sense of purpose, knowing that you are fully prepared for whatever the next day may bring. This practice not only helps you to stay focused and disciplined, but also reinforces your commitment to living a life of integrity and purpose. Setting intentions can also help you to prioritize your time and energy, ensuring that you are focused on what truly matters. By identifying your top priorities for the day ahead, you can allocate your time and resources more effectively, avoiding distractions and staying on course. This practice can also help you to maintain a sense of balance and perspective, ensuring that you are not overwhelmed by the demands of daily life. As you incorporate these Stoic evening rituals into your routine, you'll begin to notice a profound shift in your life. The stresses and challenges of the day will no longer weigh on you as heavily, and you'll find yourself approaching each new day with a sense of calm and clarity. Your evenings will become a time of reflection, renewal, and preparation, allowing you to recharge your energy and strengthen your resolve. But perhaps most importantly, these rituals will help you to cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and your values. By taking the time each evening to reflect on your actions, to express gratitude, and to set intentions for the future, you reinforce your commitment to living a life of purpose and integrity. You remind yourself of what truly matters, and you create a foundation of strength and resilience that will carry you through the challenges of life. As you continue on your journey, remember that these evening rituals are not just a way to end your day. They are a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. By making them a regular part of your routine, you can cultivate the wisdom, resilience, and inner peace needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and clarity. So as the day draws to a close, take a moment to pause, reflect, and recharge. Embrace the stillness of the evening as an opportunity to connect with your inner self, to reinforce your commitment to your values, and to prepare for the day ahead with a sense of calm and purpose. With each evening, you are building a life of integrity, wisdom, and true fulfillment. As you continue to practice these rituals, you'll find that they not only improve your evenings, but also have a profound impact on your entire life. Your mornings will be more focused, your days more productive, and your nights more restful. You'll begin to experience a sense of balance and harmony that permeates every aspect of your life, allowing you to navigate challenges with ease and to savor the moments of joy and contentment. These evening rituals are a gift you give to yourself, a time to step away from the noise and demands of the world, to reconnect with your true self, and to recharge your mind and body for the journey ahead. They are a reminder that you are in control of your life, that you have the power to create the future you desire, and that each day is an opportunity to live with purpose and intention. So as you prepare to close the chapter on each day, remember that the way you end your day sets the tone for the day to come. By incorporating these Stoic evening rituals into your routine, you are laying the groundwork for a life of wisdom, resilience, and inner peace. You are creating a space for reflection and renewal, a time to recharge and to prepare for the challenges ahead. As you embrace these practices, you'll find that your life begins to transform in ways you never imagined. You'll experience a deeper sense of fulfillment and contentment, knowing that you are living in alignment with your values and purpose. You'll find that the challenges of life no longer overwhelm you, but instead become opportunities for growth and learning. And most importantly, you'll discover that each day you are becoming the person you were meant to be, strong, resilient, and at peace with yourself and the world around you. So take a deep breath, and as the day comes to an end, allow yourself to unwind, reflect, and recharge. Embrace the evening as a time of renewal and preparation, and let the wisdom of Stoicism guide you toward a life of clarity, purpose, and true fulfillment. With each evening, you are building a stronger, wiser, and more resilient self, one who is ready to face whatever tomorrow may bring with calm and confidence. And as you continue on this journey, remember that these rituals are not just practices, but a way of life. They are a reflection of your commitment to living with integrity and purpose, and a reminder that each day is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become the best version of yourself. So as you close each day, know that you are taking another step toward the life you desire, one filled with wisdom, peace, and true fulfillment. As the evening rituals of reflection and renewal draw to a close, and the peace of the night begins to settle in, there's a lingering presence that often sneaks into the quiet moments, a presence that can disrupt your tranquility and pull you back into the past. It's the echoes of regret, the memories of mistakes, and the weight of what-ifs. These shadows of the past can haunt your thoughts, making it difficult to fully embrace the present and move forward with clarity and purpose. But what if you could finally release that burden? What if you could break free from the grip of the past and live fully in the here and now, with the wisdom of Stoicism as your guide? The past, with all its memories and emotions, has a way of anchoring us, of keeping us tethered to moments that we can no longer change. It's easy to get lost in the maze of what could have been, to replay scenarios over and over in your mind, wishing you had done things differently. But dwelling on the past is like trying to catch the wind, futile, frustrating, and ultimately fruitless. It steals your peace, your energy, and your ability to live in the present moment. Imagine how liberating it would be to let go of the past, to release the grip of regret, and to step fully into the present with a clear mind and an open heart. Picture yourself no longer weighed down by what was, but instead embracing what is, with all its potential and possibility. How different would your life be if you could truly live in the moment, unburdened by the shadows of yesterday? The Stoics understood the importance of living fully in the present. They believed that the past is gone, the future is uncertain, and the only moment we truly have is the one we are in right now. To dwell on the past, they taught, is to waste the present. And to waste the present is to squander the only time that is truly ours. By letting go of the past and embracing the present, you can find peace, clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose. But letting go of the past is easier said than done. It requires a shift in mindset, a commitment to living with intention, and the wisdom to recognize that what is done is done. It's about understanding that the past, while it may have shaped you, does not define you. It's about realizing that the only power the past has over you is the power you give it. As you continue on your journey toward a life of purpose and clarity, it's time to confront the past, to understand its hold on you, and to learn how to release it. It's time to embrace the present moment with the full awareness that this is where your life is happening, right here, right now. With the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can learn to let go of past regrets, to live fully in the present, and to create a future that reflects your true self. The first step in letting go of the past is to understand its place in your life. The Stoics believed that everything that has happened up until this moment is part of the natural order, the unfolding of fate. They taught that events in the past are beyond our control, and because they are beyond our control, they are not worth our concern. To dwell on them is to resist the natural flow of life, to fight against what is already done, and to deny yourself the peace of mind that comes from acceptance. Imagine the freedom that comes from accepting the past for what it is, a series of events that have brought you to where you are today, but that no longer have the power to dictate your present. By accepting the past, you can begin to release the emotional attachment to it, to let go of the regrets, the guilt, and the longing for things to have been different. This acceptance is not about resignation or apathy. It's about recognizing the reality of the situation and choosing to move forward with wisdom and grace. Acceptance is a powerful tool, but it doesn't mean that you ignore the past or pretend it didn't happen. Instead, it's about acknowledging what has happened and understanding that it is now a part of your story. The Stoics believed that every experience, no matter how challenging or painful, contributes to your growth and development. By accepting the past, you allow yourself to integrate these experiences into your life in a healthy and constructive way. Consider how much energy you expend resisting the past, wishing things had been different, replaying events in your mind, or holding on to anger and resentment. This resistance only serves to keep you stuck in the past, preventing you from fully engaging with the present. But by practicing acceptance, you can free yourself from this cycle of regret and begin to focus on what truly matters, the here and now. The Stoics also taught the importance of focusing on what is within your control. The past, by its very nature, is outside of your control. It is fixed, unchangeable, and beyond your influence. To spend time and energy lamenting the past is to waste resources that could be better spent on the present, where you do have control. By shifting your focus from what you cannot change to what you can, you empower yourself to take meaningful action in the here and now. Consider how much more energy and focus you would have if you could redirect the time you spend dwelling on the past toward actions that matter in the present. Instead of being consumed by thoughts of what you could have done differently, you could channel that energy into making the most of the opportunities before you. By living in the present, you not only free yourself from the chains of the past, but also open yourself up to the possibilities of the future. One of the most common ways people remain attached to the past is through regret. Regret over missed opportunities, mistakes made, or relationships lost. Regret can be a heavy burden to carry, weighing you down and preventing you from moving forward. But the Stoics believed that regret is not only unproductive, but also irrational. Once something has happened, it cannot be undone, and to dwell on it is to inflict unnecessary suffering on yourself. Imagine how different your life would be if you could release the burden of regret. Instead of being haunted by what might have been, you focus on what is and what can be. This doesn't mean that you don't learn from your past mistakes. In fact, the Stoics believed that mistakes are valuable learning experiences. But once you have learned the lesson, there is no need to carry the regret with you. By letting go of regret, you free yourself to fully engage with the present and to create a future that aligns with your values and goals. Another key element of letting go of the past is forgiveness, both of yourself and of others. The Stoics understood that holding on to anger, resentment, or regret only serves to harm the person who carries it. They taught that forgiveness is not about condoning or excusing what has happened, but about releasing the emotional burden it carries. By forgiving yourself for past mistakes and forgiving others for the wrongs they may have done to you, you can release the hold the past has on you and find peace in the present. Imagine how much lighter you would feel if you could truly forgive yourself and others. Think about the emotional weight you carry, the guilt, the resentment, the anger, and how much freer you would be without it. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for letting go of the past, as it allows you to release the negative emotions that keep you tethered to it. It's a way of saying, I choose to move forward. I choose to live in the present. But forgiveness is not always easy. It requires courage, compassion, and a willingness to let go of the need for justice or retribution. It's about recognizing that holding on to anger or guilt does not change the past, but it does affect your present and your future. By choosing to forgive, you take back control of your life, and you create the space for healing and growth. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of practicing mindfulness, being fully present in the moment and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for letting go of the past because it brings your focus back to the present, where life is happening. By cultivating mindfulness, you can learn to catch yourself when your mind starts to drift to the past and gently bring it back to the present moment. Imagine how different your days would feel if you were fully present in each moment, rather than being pulled into the past by memories or regrets. Picture yourself experiencing life as it unfolds, with a clear mind and an open heart, free from the distractions of what was. Mindfulness allows you to engage with life more fully, to appreciate the beauty and richness of the present moment, and to make conscious choices that align with your values and goals. Mindfulness can be practiced in many ways, through meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying attention to your thoughts and sensations throughout the day. The key is to cultivate a state of awareness where you are fully present in the moment and not lost in thoughts of the past or future. By making mindfulness a regular part of your routine, you can train your mind to stay focused on the present and to let go of the distractions that pull you away from it. Another powerful Stoic practice for letting go of the past is to focus on the lessons you've learned from your experiences rather than the pain or regret they may have caused. The Stoics believed that every experience, no matter how difficult, carries within it the seeds of wisdom. By reflecting on the lessons you've learned from the past, you can transform your experiences into valuable insights that guide your actions in the present. Imagine looking back on your past not with regret, but with gratitude for the lessons it has taught you. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you focus on what you've learned about yourself, about others, about life. This shift in perspective allows you to see the value in your experiences, even the painful ones, and to use that wisdom to make better choices in the present. By turning your past into a source of wisdom, you free yourself from its hold and empower yourself to live more fully in the present. The Stoics also believed in the importance of focusing on what truly matters in life: virtue, character, and living in accordance with nature. They taught that many of the things we regret from the past are tied to external circumstances, things like wealth, status, or the opinions of others, that are ultimately beyond our control and have little bearing on our true happiness. By shifting your focus from external things to internal virtues, you can let go of the regrets that are tied to these external factors and instead focus on cultivating the qualities that lead to true fulfillment. Consider how much of your regret is tied to things that, in the grand scheme of life, are not truly important. Perhaps you regret not achieving a certain level of success or not being perceived in a certain way by others. But when you strip away these external factors, what remains? The Stoics would argue that what truly matters is your character, your integrity, and your commitment to living a virtuous life. By focusing on these internal qualities, you can let go of the regrets tied to external circumstances and instead focus on what truly matters. Another key aspect of letting go of the past is to embrace the concept of amor fati, the love of fate. The Stoics taught that everything that happens, both good and bad, is part of the natural order, and that we should embrace all of it with gratitude and acceptance. By adopting the mindset of amor fati, you can learn to see the events of your past not as mistakes or misfortunes, but as necessary parts of your journey that have shaped you into who you are today. Imagine looking back on your life with a sense of acceptance and even love for everything that has happened, knowing that each experience has contributed to your growth and development. Instead of wishing things had been different, you embrace your past with gratitude, recognizing that it has brought you to this moment. This mindset not only helps you to let go of regret, but also allows you to live more fully in the present, with a deep appreciation for the journey you've been on. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of focusing on the present moment as a way to let go of the past. They believed that the present is the only time that is truly ours, and that by living fully in the present, we can find peace and fulfillment. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, and the present is where life is happening. By embracing the present moment, you can let go of the distractions of the past and focus on what truly matters, living fully and intentionally in the here and now. Imagine how different your life would be if you were fully present in each moment, free from the regrets of the past and the worries of the future. Picture yourself savoring each experience, no matter how small, and finding joy in the simple act of being alive. This is the power of living in the present, and it is a gift that the Stoics understood well. By embracing the present moment, you can let go of the past and create a life that is rich in meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Another powerful Stoic practice for letting go of the past is to focus on what you can do now to create the future you desire. The Stoics believed that while the past is beyond our control, the present is full of possibilities. By taking action in the present, you can shape the future in a way that aligns with your values and goals. This focus on the present allows you to let go of the past and to take control of your life in a meaningful and intentional way. Consider how much more empowered you would feel if you focused on what you can do now rather than on what you wish you had done differently in the past. By taking action in the present, you can create the future you desire, and in doing so, you can let go of the regrets and missed opportunities of the past. This focus on the present allows you to live with purpose and intention and to create a life that reflects your true self. The Stoics also taught the importance of self-compassion in letting go of the past. They understood that being too harsh on oneself for past mistakes can keep you trapped in a cycle of regret and self-blame. By practicing self-compassion, you can learn to forgive yourself for your past actions and to move forward with kindness and understanding. Imagine how different your life would feel if you treated yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Instead of being your harshest critic, you become your own ally, offering yourself support and encouragement as you navigate the challenges of life. This self-compassion allows you to let go of the past and to move forward with confidence and grace. As you continue on your journey, remember that letting go of the past is not about erasing it or pretending it never happened. It's about accepting it for what it is, learning from it, and then choosing to live fully in the present. The past may have shaped you, but it does not define you. You have the power to create your life, to make choices that align with your values, and to live with purpose and intention. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, you can learn to let go of the past and to focus on what truly matters, the present moment. With each breath, you have the opportunity to start anew, to make choices that reflect your true self, and to live a life that is rich in meaning and fulfillment. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, and the present is where your life is happening. Embrace it fully, and you will find the peace and clarity that you seek. As you continue to practice these Stoic principles, you'll find that the past loses its hold on you. The regrets, the guilt, the what-ifs, they will begin to fade, replaced by a deep sense of peace and acceptance. You'll find yourself living more fully in the present, with a clear mind and an open heart, ready to embrace whatever comes your way. This is the gift of Stoicism, the wisdom to let go of the past and the courage to live fully in the present. So take a deep breath and let go of what was. Embrace the present moment with the full awareness that this is where your life is happening, right here, right now. With the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can release the past, embrace the present, and create a future that reflects your true self. The time to live is now, and the power to create the life you desire is in your hands. As you learn to let go of the past and embrace the present, guided by the wisdom of Stoicism, you begin to realize the immense power of living intentionally. But in a world as complex and fast-paced as ours, staying true to this path isn't easy. Every day we're bombarded with distractions, temptations, and pressures that can lead us astray. The modern world is full of traps, subtle and pervasive, that can pull us away from our true selves, drain our energy, and cloud our sense of purpose. These traps can be so deeply embedded in our daily lives that we may not even recognize them for what they are, yet they have the potential to steer us far off course if we're not vigilant. Imagine moving through your days with a heightened awareness, able to see these traps for what they are and deftly avoid them, staying on your path of clarity and purpose. Picture yourself no longer ensnared by the pressures to conform, the allure of instant gratification, or the fear of missing out. Instead, you live with a deep sense of freedom and autonomy, guided by your values and inner wisdom. The Stoics were well aware of the challenges of living a virtuous life amidst the noise and chaos of the world. Though they lived in a different era, their teachings provide timeless insights that can help us navigate the pitfalls of modern life. They understood that true freedom and happiness come not from external circumstances, but from within, by cultivating a disciplined mind, a strong character, and a clear sense of purpose. The traps of modern life, while different in form, are rooted in the same human tendencies that the Stoics warned against: attachment to externals, a desire for more, and the fear of what others think. As you continue on your journey, it's essential to recognize these traps and understand how they can undermine your efforts to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. By identifying them and learning how to avoid them, you can stay true to your path, maintaining the clarity, peace, and purpose you've worked so hard to cultivate. One of the most insidious traps of modern life is the constant pursuit of material wealth and success. In a culture that often equates worth with wealth, it's easy to fall into the belief that more money, a bigger house, or a more prestigious job will bring lasting happiness. But the Stoics taught that true contentment comes not from external possessions, but from within. They believed that material wealth is fleeting and that it often distracts us from what truly matters: the cultivation of virtue and the development of our inner lives. Imagine how liberating it would be to release yourself from the relentless pursuit of material success. Instead of constantly striving for more, you focus on what is truly essential: your values, your relationships, and your personal growth. By shifting your focus from external achievements to internal fulfillment, you free yourself from the pressures of societal expectations and find contentment in the simplicity of a well-lived life. This doesn't mean that you must reject all material success, but rather that you approach it with the right perspective. The Stoics believed that wealth and success are not inherently bad, but they are dangerous if they become the primary goal of life. When wealth becomes a means to an end, such as supporting your family or contributing to society, it can be pursued without compromising your inner peace. But when it becomes an end in itself, it can lead to a never-ending cycle of desire and dissatisfaction. Another trap of modern life is the obsession with productivity and the glorification of busyness. In a world that values constant activity and output, it's easy to equate being busy with being successful. But the Stoics understood that a life filled with constant activity is not necessarily a meaningful one. They taught the importance of reflection, contemplation, and taking time to cultivate the mind and spirit. Consider how different your life would be if you could resist the pressure to always be doing more and instead prioritize time for rest, reflection, and self-care. By slowing down and making space for stillness, you can cultivate a deeper connection with yourself and your values, allowing you to live with greater intention and purpose. The Stoics often spoke of the need for time to think and to be with one's thoughts. They believed that without this time for introspection, it's easy to lose sight of what's truly important. The trap of comparison is another pitfall of modern life that the Stoics would caution against. In an age of social media and constant connectivity, it's easier than ever to compare ourselves to others, often to our detriment. Whether it's comparing your career to someone else's, your appearance to images on social media, or your lifestyle to what others portray, this habit can lead to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and dissatisfaction. The Stoics taught that comparing yourself to others is a futile exercise because each person's path is unique. Instead of measuring your worth by external standards, they advised focusing on your own progress and growth. Imagine the peace that comes from letting go of the need to compare yourself to others. By focusing on your own journey and defining success on your own terms, you can cultivate a sense of self-worth that is independent of external validation. Moreover, the Stoics understood that external appearances are often misleading. What you see on the surface, whether it's wealth, beauty, or success, rarely tells the full story of a person's life. By focusing on external comparisons, you may be chasing illusions rather than pursuing what truly matters to you. Instead, the Stoics encouraged a focus on your own inner development, recognizing that true success comes from living in alignment with your values. Another modern trap that the Stoics would warn against is the fear of missing out, FOMO. This pervasive feeling that you need to be constantly engaged, connected, or participating in every opportunity can lead to a sense of anxiety and a fear of being left behind. The Stoics believed that much of what we fear missing out on is inconsequential in the grand scheme of life. They taught the importance of discerning what truly matters and letting go of the rest. Imagine how different your life would be if you could release the fear of missing out and instead focus on what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. By prioritizing your time and energy on the things that align with your values, you can let go of the anxiety that comes from trying to do it all and find peace in the simplicity of a focused, intentional life. FOMO is often driven by the illusion that others are living better, more exciting lives than you are. Social media exacerbates this by presenting a curated version of life where only the highlights are shared. The Stoics would remind us that what truly matters is not what others are doing, but how you are living your own life. By focusing on your own values and goals, you can create a life that is rich in meaning, regardless of what others are doing. The Stoics also recognized the trap of seeking approval from others. In a world where social media likes, followers, and public recognition are often seen as markers of success, it's easy to fall into the trap of living for the approval of others. But the Stoics taught that true happiness comes from living in accordance with your own values, not from seeking the validation of others. Imagine the freedom that comes from living authentically without the need for external approval. By focusing on what truly matters to you and living in alignment with your values, you can find a deeper sense of fulfillment that is not dependent on the opinions of others. This shift in focus allows you to live more authentically, with the confidence that comes from knowing you are staying true to yourself. The Stoics believed that the opinions of others are often fickle and unreliable. People's perceptions can change quickly, and basing your self-worth on what others think is a precarious way to live. Instead, they taught that the only opinion that truly matters is your own, specifically how you judge yourself according to your own values and principles. By internalizing this perspective, you can free yourself from the constant need for approval and live with a greater sense of peace and self-respect. Another trap that is all too common in modern life is the relentless pursuit of pleasure and comfort. In a world where convenience and instant gratification are at our fingertips, It's easy to prioritize short-term pleasure over long-term fulfillment. The Stoics warned against this tendency, teaching that true happiness comes not from indulgence, but from the cultivation of self-discipline and virtue. Imagine how different your life would be if you could resist the temptation to seek constant comfort and instead focus on what truly matters. By cultivating self-discipline and embracing challenges, you can build resilience and find deeper fulfillment in the pursuit of your goals. This approach allows you to live with greater purpose and integrity, knowing that you are choosing what is right over what is easy. The Stoics believed that the pursuit of pleasure, if left unchecked, can lead to a life of excess and moral compromise. While they did not advocate for the complete rejection of pleasure, they emphasized the importance of moderation and the need to prioritize long-term well-being over short-term gratification. By developing self-discipline and focusing on your higher values, you can enjoy life's pleasures in a way that is balanced and aligned with your overall goals. The trap of overconsumption is another pitfall of modern life that the Stoics would caution against. In a world where consumerism is rampant and we are constantly bombarded with messages encouraging us to buy more, it's easy to equate material possessions with happiness. But the Stoics taught that true contentment comes not from accumulating more, but from appreciating what you already have. Consider how much lighter you would feel if you could free yourself from the cycle of overconsumption. By focusing on what truly brings you joy and letting go of the need for more, you can cultivate a sense of contentment and peace that is not dependent on external possessions. This shift in focus allows you to live more simply and intentionally, with a greater appreciation for the things that truly matter. Overconsumption often stems from the mistaken belief that more possessions will lead to greater happiness. However, the Stoics understood that this is a never-ending cycle. The more you acquire, the more you desire, and the sense of satisfaction becomes increasingly elusive. By embracing simplicity and practicing gratitude for what you already have, you can break free from this cycle and find contentment in the present moment. Another trap that the Stoics would warn against is the tendency to avoid discomfort at all costs. In a world where comfort and convenience are highly valued, it's easy to shy away from challenges or difficult situations. But the Stoics believed that true growth comes from facing adversity and embracing discomfort. Imagine how much stronger and more resilient you would be if you could embrace discomfort as an opportunity for growth. By facing challenges head-on and stepping out of your comfort zone, you can build the mental and emotional strength needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and courage. This approach allows you to live more fully, with the confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever comes your way. The Stoics saw discomfort not as something to be avoided, but as a necessary part of life that helps to build character. They believed that by voluntarily exposing yourself to discomfort, whether through physical challenges, difficult conversations, or facing your fears, you can develop the resilience and inner strength needed to thrive in all areas of life. By embracing discomfort rather than avoiding it, you can grow in ways that would otherwise be impossible. The Stoics also recognized the trap of living in a state of constant distraction. In a world filled with endless entertainment, social media, and digital devices, it's easy to be constantly distracted, never fully present in the moment. But the Stoics taught the importance of mindfulness and living with intention. Imagine how different your life would be if you could free yourself from the constant distractions of modern life and instead focus on being fully present in each moment. By practicing mindfulness and being intentional with your time, you can cultivate a deeper sense of connection with yourself and others and live with greater clarity and purpose. Constant distraction not only prevents you from being fully present, but it also undermines your ability to focus on what truly matters. The Stoics believed that a well-lived life requires attention to the present moment and the ability to direct your energy toward your goals and values. By reducing distractions and cultivating mindfulness, you can enhance your ability to live intentionally and make the most of each day. Another common trap in modern life is the tendency to equate busyness with productivity. In a culture that often glorifies being busy, it's easy to fall into the belief that the more you do, the more valuable you are. But the Stoics understood that true productivity is not about doing more, but about doing what matters. Imagine how different your life would be if you could resist the pressure to always be busy and instead focus on what is truly important. By prioritizing your time and energy on the things that align with your values, you can find greater fulfillment and purpose in your work, without the stress and exhaustion that come from constantly trying to do more. The Stoics believed in the importance of focusing on quality over quantity. They taught that it is better to do a few things well, with intention and care, than to be constantly busy with tasks that do not contribute to your overall well-being or goals. By adopting this mindset, you can reduce stress and increase your sense of accomplishment, knowing that your efforts are directed toward what truly matters. The final trap of modern life that the Stoics would caution against is the illusion of control. In a world where we are often encouraged to believe that we can control every aspect of our lives, it's easy to become frustrated or anxious when things don't go according to plan. But the Stoics taught that much of life is beyond our control, and that true peace comes from accepting what we cannot change. Imagine how much more at peace you would be if you could let go of the need to control everything and instead focus on what is within your power. By accepting the things you cannot change and focusing on your own actions and responses, you can find a deeper sense of calm and resilience, even in the face of uncertainty. The Stoics believed that the key to a peaceful and fulfilling life lies in the ability to distinguish between what is within your control and what is not. By focusing on your own thoughts, actions, and attitudes, things that are within your control, you can maintain a sense of agency and empowerment even when external circumstances are challenging. This approach allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and confidence. As you navigate the challenges of modern life, it's essential to be aware of these traps and to take steps to avoid them. By staying true to the wisdom of Stoicism and focusing on what truly matters, you can live a life of greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. The modern world may be full of distractions and temptations, but with the guidance of Stoic philosophy, you can stay grounded in your values and live with intention. As you continue on your journey, remember that the path to a meaningful and fulfilling life is not about avoiding challenges or discomfort, but about embracing them with courage and wisdom. By recognizing and avoiding the traps of modern life, you can stay true to your path and create a life that reflects your true self. Each day offers you the opportunity to choose how you will live, what you will prioritize, and what you will let go of. The traps of modern life may be pervasive, but they are not insurmountable. With the insights of Stoicism as your guide, you can navigate these challenges with grace and clarity, staying true to your values and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. So as you move forward, stay vigilant and mindful of the traps that can pull you off course. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and let it guide you in making choices that reflect your true self. With each step you take, you are building a life of greater meaning and fulfillment, free from the distractions and pitfalls of the modern world. As you continue to practice these principles, you'll find that the traps of modern life lose their power over you. The pressures to conform, to achieve, to consume, they will begin to fade as you focus on what truly matters. You'll find yourself living more fully in the present, with a clear mind and a strong sense of purpose. This is the gift of Stoicism, the ability to navigate the complexities of modern life with wisdom and grace, staying true to your path and living a life of true freedom and fulfillment. So take a deep breath and embrace the journey ahead. With the guidance of Stoic philosophy, you can avoid the traps of modern life and create a life that is rich in meaning, purpose, and joy. The path is not always easy, but it is worth it. Each step you take brings you closer to the life you desire, a life of true fulfillment and peace. As you continue on this journey, remember that the wisdom of Stoicism is not just about avoiding pitfalls, but about embracing the opportunities for growth and self-discovery that come with living intentionally. The modern world may be full of challenges, but with the right mindset and the right tools, you can navigate them with confidence and clarity, creating a life that reflects your true self. So as you move forward, stay grounded in your values, stay mindful of the traps that can pull you off course, and stay committed to living with purpose and intention. With each step you take, you are building a life of greater meaning, fulfillment, and true freedom, a life that is rich in the wisdom and insights of Stoicism. As you navigate the traps of modern life, avoiding the pitfalls that can lead you astray, there's one quality that becomes increasingly essential: courage. It's the strength to stand firm in your convictions, to face challenges head-on, and to pursue what truly matters, even when fear and doubt threaten to hold you back. Courage is the foundation upon which all other virtues are built, and without it, even the most carefully laid plans can falter. But courage isn't just a matter of facing external challenges. It's also about cultivating the inner confidence to live authentically and to act with integrity, regardless of the obstacles you encounter. Imagine living each day with the confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever life throws your way. Picture yourself stepping into every situation, not with fear or hesitation, but with a sense of purpose and strength. How different would your life be if you acted as if you were fearless, embracing each moment with the assurance that you have the power to navigate even the most daunting challenges? The Stoics understood that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. They believed that true courage comes from a deep understanding of what is within your control and what is not, and from the conviction that your actions should be guided by reason and virtue, rather than by fear or desire. This kind of courage is not reckless or impulsive. It is grounded in wisdom and fortified by the confidence that comes from living in alignment with your values. As you continue on your journey toward a life of purpose and fulfillment, it's time to explore the Stoic techniques for cultivating courage and confidence. These methods are not about eliminating fear, but about transforming it into a source of strength and resilience. They are about learning to trust yourself and your ability to face whatever comes your way, and to act with integrity and conviction, even in the face of uncertainty. The first step in cultivating courage is to confront your fears head-on. The Stoics believed that fear is often rooted in irrational beliefs and assumptions, and that by examining these fears closely, you can begin to see them for what they truly are: distorted perceptions that can be overcome with reason and wisdom. By identifying the specific fears that hold you back and challenging the beliefs that underlie them, you can begin to dismantle their power over you. Imagine how liberating it would be to face your fears directly, rather than avoiding them or letting them control your actions. Instead of allowing fear to dictate your choices, you approach it with curiosity and a willingness to understand its origins. This process of examination allows you to see your fears in a new light and to recognize that many of them are based on assumptions that are not grounded in reality. By challenging these assumptions, you can begin to weaken the hold that fear has on your life. The Stoics also taught the importance of focusing on what is within your control. They believed that much of our fear and anxiety comes from worrying about things that are beyond our influence, things like the opinions of others, the outcomes of events, or the actions of others. By shifting your focus to what you can control, your own thoughts, actions, and responses, you can cultivate a sense of agency and confidence that is not dependent on external circumstances. Consider how much more confident you would feel if you could let go of the need to control everything around you and instead focus on what is within your power. By directing your energy toward the things you can influence, you not only reduce your anxiety, but also increase your ability to act with courage and purpose. This shift in focus allows you to approach challenges with a sense of calm and clarity, knowing that you are doing your best in the areas that matter most. Another powerful Stoic technique for cultivating courage is the practice of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. This involves mentally preparing yourself for potential challenges and difficulties by imagining the worst-case scenarios and considering how you would respond. The Stoics believed that by anticipating and rehearsing how to handle difficult situations, you can reduce the fear and anxiety associated with them and increase your confidence in your ability to cope. Imagine spending a few minutes each day preparing yourself mentally for the challenges you might face. By visualizing these situations and rehearsing your responses, you can build a sense of readiness and resilience that carries over into real-life situations. This practice not only strengthens your courage, but also helps you to approach challenges with a clear and focused mind, rather than being overwhelmed by fear or uncertainty. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of embracing discomfort and adversity as opportunities for growth. They believed that true courage is developed through facing and overcoming challenges rather than avoiding them. By willingly stepping into difficult situations and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, you can build the resilience and strength needed to face life's challenges with confidence. Imagine how much stronger and more courageous you would feel if you regularly sought out opportunities to challenge yourself and to grow. Instead of shying away from difficult situations, you embrace them as chances to test your limits and to build your inner strength. This approach not only increases your confidence, but also helps you to develop a sense of mastery over your life, knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. Another key aspect of cultivating courage is to align your actions with your values, even when it's difficult. The Stoics believed that living in accordance with your principles is the foundation of true courage, and that acting with integrity requires the willingness to stand up for what you believe in, even in the face of opposition or adversity. By staying true to your values and making decisions based on what is right rather than what is easy, you can build a deep sense of confidence and self-respect. Imagine the strength and confidence that come from knowing that you are living in alignment with your values, regardless of the challenges you face. By making choices that reflect your principles, you can stand firm in your convictions, even when others may not agree or when the path ahead is difficult. This alignment between your actions and your values is the foundation of true courage, allowing you to face life's challenges with a sense of purpose and integrity. The Stoics also taught the importance of accepting the impermanence of life and the inevitability of change. They believed that much of our fear comes from our attachment to things that are transient, whether it's our possessions, our relationships, or our own lives. By accepting that everything is subject to change and that nothing is permanent, you can reduce your fear of loss and develop the courage to face whatever life brings. Consider how much more fearless you would be if you could embrace the impermanence of life and let go of your attachment to things that are beyond your control. By accepting that change is a natural part of life, you can approach challenges with a sense of calm and resilience, knowing that you have the strength to adapt and to grow. This acceptance not only reduces your fear, but also frees you to live more fully in the present without being weighed down by worries about the future. Another powerful Stoic technique for cultivating courage is the practice of self-discipline. The Stoics believed that true courage comes from the ability to control your impulses and to act in accordance with reason, rather than being driven by emotions or desires. By developing self-discipline, you can build the inner strength needed to face challenges with confidence and to make decisions that reflect your values, even in difficult situations. Imagine how much more confident and courageous you would feel if you could consistently act in accordance with your values, rather than being swayed by fear, desire, or external pressures. By cultivating self-discipline, you can strengthen your ability to make decisions based on reason and virtue, rather than on temporary emotions or impulses. This practice not only increases your confidence, but also helps you to build a strong sense of self-respect, knowing that you are living in alignment with your principles. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of embracing failure as a natural part of the process of growth and learning. They believed that failure is not something to be feared, but rather an opportunity to learn and to improve. By reframing failure as a valuable experience, you can reduce your fear of making mistakes and increase your willingness to take risks and to step outside of your comfort zone. Imagine how different your life would be if you could approach failure not with fear, but with a sense of curiosity and a willingness to learn. Instead of avoiding challenges for fear of failing, you embrace them as opportunities to grow and to develop your skills. This shift in perspective not only increases your courage, but also helps you to build resilience and a growth mindset, allowing you to approach life's challenges with a sense of adventure and possibility. Another key aspect of cultivating courage is to develop a sense of gratitude for the opportunities and experiences that life presents, even when they are challenging. The Stoics believed that by cultivating an attitude of gratitude, you can shift your focus from what is lacking or difficult to what is valuable and meaningful. This shift in perspective can help to reduce fear and anxiety and to increase your confidence in your ability to handle life's challenges. Consider how much more courageous and confident you would feel if you approached life's challenges with a sense of gratitude for the opportunities they provide. By focusing on the positive aspects of difficult situations and appreciating the lessons they offer, you can build the resilience and strength needed to face challenges with courage and grace. This attitude of gratitude not only reduces your fear, but also helps you to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment, knowing that you are making the most of every experience. The Stoics also taught the importance of surrounding yourself with positive influences and supportive relationships. They believed that the people you associate with can have a significant impact on your thoughts, actions, and beliefs, and that by surrounding yourself with individuals who embody courage, integrity, and wisdom, you can strengthen your own resolve and confidence. Imagine how much more courageous and confident you would feel if you were surrounded by people who inspire and support you in living in alignment with your values. By cultivating relationships with individuals who encourage you to be your best self, you can build a strong network of support that helps you to face challenges with confidence and to stay true to your principles. This sense of community not only increases your courage, but also provides a source of strength and encouragement as you navigate life's challenges. Another powerful Stoic technique for cultivating courage is the practice of visualization. The Stoics believed that by visualizing yourself acting with courage and confidence in challenging situations, you can strengthen your ability to do so in real life. This practice involves imagining yourself facing a difficult situation and responding with calm, reason, and courage, and then mentally rehearsing this response until it becomes second nature. Imagine how much more confident and courageous you would feel if you regularly practiced visualizing yourself acting with strength and resilience in challenging situations. By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you can build the confidence and muscle memory needed to respond effectively when faced with real-life challenges. This practice not only increases your courage, but also helps you to stay calm and focused in difficult situations, knowing that you have prepared yourself to handle whatever comes your way. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of practicing humility as a way of cultivating courage. They believed that true courage is not about seeking recognition or validation from others, but about acting in accordance with your values, regardless of the opinions of others. By practicing humility and focusing on your own growth and development, you can build the inner strength needed to act with courage and integrity without being swayed by external pressures. Imagine how different your life would be if you could act with courage and confidence without the need for external validation or approval. By cultivating humility and focusing on your own values and principles, you can build a deep sense of self-confidence that is not dependent on the opinions of others. This approach not only increases your courage, but also helps you to live with greater authenticity and integrity, knowing that you are staying true to yourself. The Stoics also believed in the power of reflection as a tool for building courage. By regularly reflecting on your experiences, your successes, and your challenges, you can gain valuable insights into your own strengths and areas for growth. This practice of self-reflection allows you to learn from your experiences, to recognize patterns of behavior that may be holding you back, and to develop strategies for overcoming obstacles in the future. Consider how much more confident and courageous you would feel if you made reflection a regular part of your routine. By taking the time to reflect on your actions and decisions, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your motivations, and use this knowledge to make more informed and courageous choices in the future. This practice not only helps you to build self-awareness, but also reinforces your commitment to living in alignment with your values. The Stoics also taught the importance of setting goals that align with your values as a way of cultivating courage. By setting clear, meaningful goals, you can create a sense of purpose and direction in your life, which can help to strengthen your resolve and confidence in the face of challenges. These goals provide a roadmap for your actions, helping you to stay focused on what truly matters and to make decisions that reflect your principles. Imagine how much more confident and courageous you would feel if you had a clear sense of purpose and direction in your life. By setting goals that align with your values, you can create a framework for your actions that helps to guide you through difficult situations and to stay true to your principles. This sense of purpose not only increases your courage, but also helps you to live with greater intention and fulfillment. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of accepting the inevitability of failure and setbacks as part of the process of growth. They believed that by accepting that failure is a natural part of life, you can reduce your fear of making mistakes and increase your willingness to take risks and to pursue your goals with determination and resilience. Consider how much more fearless you would be if you could embrace failure as a necessary part of the journey toward success. By accepting that setbacks are inevitable and that they provide valuable opportunities for learning and growth, you can reduce your fear of failure and increase your confidence in your ability to overcome obstacles and to achieve your goals. This mindset not only increases your courage, but also helps you to approach life's challenges with a sense of determination and perseverance. The Stoics also believed in the power of action as a way of cultivating courage. They taught that courage is not just a matter of thought, but of action, of taking the steps necessary to achieve your goals and to live in alignment with your values. even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. By taking consistent, deliberate action toward your goals, you can build the confidence and courage needed to navigate life's challenges with resilience and determination. Imagine how much more confident and courageous you would feel if you consistently took action toward your goals, regardless of the obstacles you encountered. By taking deliberate steps toward your objectives, you can build momentum and confidence, knowing that you are making progress toward the life you desire. This practice not only increases your courage, but also helps you to build a strong sense of self-efficacy, knowing that you have the power to create the life you want. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of maintaining a sense of perspective in the face of challenges. They believed that by keeping the bigger picture in mind and recognizing that most challenges are temporary and manageable, you can reduce your fear and anxiety and increase your confidence in your ability to handle difficult situations. Consider how much more fearless you would be if you could maintain a sense of perspective in the face of challenges. By reminding yourself that most difficulties are temporary and that you have the strength and resources to overcome them, you can reduce your fear and increase your confidence in your ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and determination. This sense of perspective not only increases your courage, but also helps you to approach life's difficulties with a sense of calm and clarity. As you continue on your journey toward a life of courage and confidence, remember that these qualities are not about eliminating fear, but about transforming it into a source of strength and resilience. By embracing the Stoic techniques for cultivating courage and confidence, you can learn to trust yourself and your ability to face life's challenges with grace and purpose. Whether it's confronting your fears, embracing discomfort, or staying true to your values, each step you take brings you closer to a life of greater courage, confidence, and fulfillment. So take a deep breath and step into each day with the confidence that comes from knowing you have the power to face whatever comes your way. With the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can cultivate the courage and confidence needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. The path ahead may not always be easy, but with each step you take, you are building the strength and inner fortitude needed to create the life you desire. As you continue to practice these Stoic principles, you'll find that your confidence and courage grow stronger with each challenge you face. The fears and doubts that once held you back will begin to fade, replaced by a deep sense of trust in yourself and your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This is the gift of Stoicism, the ability to transform fear into strength, to live with courage and confidence, and to create a life that reflects your true self. As you continue to build your courage and confidence, you might find yourself inevitably facing difficult times, periods of life that test your resolve, challenge your beliefs, and push you to your limits. These are the moments when the true strength of your character is revealed, when the lessons of Stoicism become not just useful, but essential. It's in these times of adversity that the wisdom of the Stoics offers a beacon of light, guiding you through the darkness and helping you to not just survive, but to thrive. Imagine finding yourself in the midst of a storm. Everything around you seems to be falling apart, and the challenges feel insurmountable. But instead of being overwhelmed, you draw upon the strength and wisdom that you've cultivated, using it as a shield against the chaos. How different would your life be if you could navigate these turbulent times with calmness, clarity, and even a sense of purpose? The Stoics believed that adversity is not something to be feared, but an opportunity for growth, a chance to practice the virtues that lead to true resilience and fulfillment. The Stoics were no strangers to hardship. They lived in a world filled with uncertainty, danger, and loss, yet they found a way to maintain their equanimity and inner peace. Their philosophy was not just theoretical, It was a practical guide to living well in the face of life's inevitable difficulties. They understood that while we may not be able to control the external events that befall us, we can always control how we respond to them. This is the essence of thriving in difficult times, mastering your inner world, even when the outer world is in turmoil. As you continue your journey toward a life of courage and confidence, it's time to delve into the Stoic lessons for thriving in difficult times. These lessons are not just about surviving adversity, but about using it as a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. They are about finding strength in the midst of weakness, clarity in the midst of confusion, and peace in the midst of chaos. By embracing these lessons, you can learn to navigate the challenges of life with grace and resilience, emerging from each trial stronger and wiser than before. One of the most powerful Stoic teachings is the idea of focusing on what is within your control. In difficult times, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the things that are beyond your influence, the actions of others, the outcomes of events, or the course of external circumstances. But the Stoics remind us that true power lies in our ability to control our own thoughts, actions, and responses. By focusing on what you can control and letting go of the rest, you can regain a sense of agency and calm, even in the most challenging situations. Imagine how much more resilient you would be if you could shift your focus away from the things you cannot change and instead direct your energy toward what you can influence. By taking ownership of your responses and actions, you can navigate difficult times with a sense of purpose and clarity, knowing that you are doing your best in the areas that matter most. This focus not only helps you to stay grounded in the face of adversity, but also empowers you to take positive action, even when the world around you feels out of control. Another key lesson from Stoicism is the practice of acceptance. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering comes not from the events themselves, but from our resistance to them. When we fight against reality, wishing things were different, clinging to what we've lost, or fearing what might happen, we create unnecessary pain and turmoil. But by accepting things as they are, without judgment or resistance, we can find a sense of peace and equanimity, even in the midst of difficulty. Imagine how different your life would be if you could accept difficult situations for what they are, rather than fighting against them. By embracing reality, even when it's painful or uncomfortable, you can reduce your suffering and find a sense of calm and clarity. This practice of acceptance doesn't mean that you give up or resign yourself to your fate. It means that you acknowledge the situation as it is, and then take thoughtful and purposeful action based on that reality. The Stoics also taught the importance of practicing gratitude even in difficult times. It's easy to feel grateful when life is going well, but the true test of gratitude is whether you can find things to be thankful for when life is challenging. The Stoics believed that every situation, no matter how difficult, contains something valuable, whether it's a lesson to be learned, an opportunity for growth, or a chance to practice virtue. By focusing on what you can be grateful for, even in the midst of adversity, you can shift your perspective and find strength and resilience in difficult times. Consider how much more resilient you would be if you could cultivate an attitude of gratitude, even in the face of hardship. By focusing on the positive aspects of difficult situations and appreciating the opportunities they provide, you can find a sense of purpose and meaning in even the most challenging times. This practice of gratitude not only helps you to stay grounded and focused, but also enhances your ability to navigate adversity with grace and resilience. Another powerful Stoic lesson for thriving in difficult times is the concept of amor fati, the love of fate. The Stoics believed that everything that happens, both good and bad, is part of the natural order, and that we should embrace all of it with gratitude and acceptance. By loving your fate, you can learn to see even the most difficult experiences as necessary and valuable parts of your journey, rather than as obstacles to be overcome. Imagine how different your life would be if you could embrace every experience, even the painful ones, as part of your growth and development. By practicing amor fati, you can learn to see the challenges you face as opportunities to develop your character, to strengthen your resolve, and to deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. This mindset not only helps you to navigate difficult times with resilience, but also allows you to find meaning and purpose in even the most challenging experiences. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of cultivating a sense of purpose and direction, especially in difficult times. They believed that having a clear sense of purpose helps to anchor you in the midst of chaos and gives you the strength to persevere when things get tough. By identifying what truly matters to you and aligning your actions with your values, you can create a sense of direction and focus that guides you through even the most challenging situations. Consider how much more resilient and determined you would be if you had a clear sense of purpose guiding your actions. By focusing on what truly matters to you and staying true to your values, you can navigate difficult times with a sense of confidence and clarity, knowing that you are moving in the right direction. This sense of purpose not only helps you to stay grounded in the face of adversity, but also provides you with the motivation and strength needed to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Another key Stoic lesson for thriving in difficult times is the importance of maintaining a sense of perspective. The Stoics believed that many of the challenges we face are temporary, and that by keeping the bigger picture in mind, we can reduce our fear and anxiety and increase our ability to handle difficult situations with grace and resilience. By reminding yourself that most difficulties are not as overwhelming as they may seem in the moment, you can regain a sense of calm and clarity that helps you to navigate challenges more effectively. Imagine how much more resilient and confident you would be if you could maintain a sense of perspective in the face of difficulties. By recognizing that most challenges are temporary and that you have the strength and resources to overcome them, you can reduce your fear and anxiety and approach life's challenges with a sense of calm and clarity. This perspective not only helps you to navigate difficult times more effectively, but also enhances your ability to find meaning and purpose in the midst of adversity. The Stoics also taught the importance of practicing self-compassion in difficult times. They believed that being too harsh on yourself for your mistakes or shortcomings can keep you trapped in a cycle of self-blame and regret. By practicing self-compassion, you can learn to forgive yourself for your mistakes and to move forward with kindness and understanding. Imagine how different your life would feel if you treated yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Instead of being your harshest critic, you become your own ally, offering yourself support and encouragement as you navigate the challenges of life. This self-compassion allows you to let go of the past and to move forward with confidence and grace, knowing that you are doing your best in difficult circumstances. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of practicing mindfulness in difficult times. By staying present and fully engaged in the moment, you can reduce the stress and anxiety that often accompany challenging situations. Mindfulness allows you to focus on what is happening right now, rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Imagine how much more resilient and focused you would be if you could stay present and mindful in difficult times. By focusing on the present moment, you can reduce your stress and anxiety and approach challenges with a clear and focused mind. This practice of mindfulness not only helps you to navigate difficult times more effectively, but also enhances your ability to find peace and clarity in the midst of chaos. Another powerful Stoic lesson for thriving in difficult times is the practice of patience. The Stoics believed that many of life's challenges require time to resolve, and that by cultivating patience, you can reduce your stress and anxiety and approach difficulties with a sense of calm and resilience. Patience allows you to take a step back, to give yourself the time and space needed to think things through, and to make thoughtful and deliberate decisions. Consider how much more resilient and calm you would be if you could practice patience in difficult times. By giving yourself the time and space needed to navigate challenges, you can reduce your stress and anxiety and approach difficulties with a clear and focused mind. This practice of patience not only helps you to navigate difficult times more effectively, but also enhances your ability to find peace and clarity in the midst of adversity. The Stoics also taught the importance of maintaining a sense of hope in difficult times. They believed that even in the darkest of times, there is always the possibility of a better future, and that by cultivating hope, you can find the strength and resilience needed to persevere. Hope allows you to see beyond the challenges you face, to imagine a better future, and to take positive action toward that future. Imagine how much more resilient and determined you would be if you could maintain a sense of hope in difficult times. By focusing on the possibility of a better future, you can find the strength and motivation needed to persevere through the challenges you face. This sense of hope not only helps you to navigate difficult times more effectively, but also enhances your ability to find meaning and purpose in the midst of adversity. As you continue on your journey toward a life of courage and confidence, remember that difficult times are not just obstacles to be overcome, but opportunities for growth and transformation. By embracing the Stoic lessons for thriving in difficult times, you can learn to navigate the challenges of life with grace and resilience, emerging from each trial stronger and wiser than before. So take a deep breath and step into each challenge with the confidence that comes from knowing you have the power to thrive in difficult times. With the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can cultivate the resilience and strength needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. The path ahead may not always be easy, but with each step you take, you are building the strength and inner fortitude needed to create the life you desire. As you continue to practice these Stoic principles, you'll find that your resilience and strength grow stronger with each challenge you face. The difficulties that once seemed insurmountable will begin to fade, replaced by a deep sense of trust in yourself and your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This is the gift of Stoicism, the ability to thrive in difficult times, to find meaning and purpose in the midst of adversity, and to create a life that reflects your true strength and resilience. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of reflecting on your experiences as a way to learn and grow. Reflection allows you to analyze what worked, what didn't, and how you can improve in the future. This process of reflection is not about dwelling on mistakes or regrets, but about gaining insights that can help you navigate future challenges more effectively. By reflecting on your experiences, you can identify patterns and behaviors that either helped or hindered your ability to thrive in difficult times. This awareness can then guide you in making better decisions in the future, helping you to build on your strengths and address any weaknesses. Imagine how much more empowered you would feel if you regularly reflected on your experiences, learning from each challenge and using those lessons to grow stronger. This practice of reflection not only helps you to navigate difficult times with greater wisdom and resilience, but also enhances your ability to thrive in all areas of life. The Stoics also believed in the importance of community and support during difficult times. They recognized that while inner strength is crucial, no one is an island. We all need the support and encouragement of others to help us through tough times. By surrounding yourself with people who share your values and who uplift and support you, you can draw strength from your community and build a network of resilience that helps you to thrive even in the face of adversity. Imagine how much more resilient you would feel if you had a strong support system to lean on during difficult times. By cultivating relationships with people who encourage and inspire you, you can build a sense of community that helps you to navigate challenges with confidence and grace. This network of support not only enhances your ability to thrive in difficult times, but also provides you with the motivation and encouragement needed to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is difficult. Another powerful Stoic lesson for thriving in difficult times is the practice of adaptability. The Stoics believed that the ability to adapt to changing circumstances is a key component of resilience. By being flexible and open to change, you can navigate challenges more effectively and find new opportunities for growth and development. Consider how much more resilient and adaptable you would be if you could embrace change as an opportunity rather than a threat. By being open to new possibilities and willing to adjust your approach as needed, you can navigate difficult times with a sense of confidence and resourcefulness. This practice of adaptability not only helps you to thrive in difficult times, but also enhances your ability to seize new opportunities and to grow in unexpected ways. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of maintaining a sense of balance in difficult times. They believed that by finding a balance between work and rest, between action and reflection, you can maintain your energy and focus even in the face of adversity. By prioritizing self-care and ensuring that you are taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, you can build the resilience needed to navigate challenges with strength and clarity. Imagine how much more resilient and focused you would be if you could maintain a sense of balance in difficult times. By ensuring that you are taking care of yourself and finding time for rest and rejuvenation, you can approach challenges with a clear and focused mind. This practice of balance not only helps you to navigate difficult times more effectively, but also enhances your ability to thrive in all areas of life. As you continue on your journey toward a life of courage and confidence, remember that the lessons of Stoicism are not just about surviving difficult times, but about thriving in them. By embracing these lessons and applying them to your life, you can learn to navigate the challenges of life with grace and resilience, emerging from each trial stronger and wiser than before. As you emerge from the trials of difficult times, stronger and wiser, there's one lingering challenge that can still undermine your progress: self-doubt. It's that persistent whisper in the back of your mind, questioning your abilities, your worth, and whether you truly deserve the success and fulfillment you seek. Even the strongest among us can find ourselves paralyzed by these doubts, held back from reaching our full potential by a lack of belief in our own value. But what if you could silence that voice? What if you could build an unshakable sense of self-worth, grounded in the wisdom and resilience you've cultivated through Stoic practices? Imagine standing before any challenge, not with hesitation or fear, but with a deep-rooted confidence in your abilities and your worth. Picture yourself moving through life with the assurance that you are enough, that your value is inherent, not dependent on external validation or fleeting successes. How different would your life be if you could reverse self-doubt and replace it with a profound sense of self-worth? The Stoics believed that true confidence comes not from external achievements, but from within, from a clear understanding of your own nature, purpose, and the values that guide you. The Stoics were keenly aware of the human tendency to doubt oneself. They recognized that self-doubt is often rooted in a misunderstanding of what truly matters, and that by shifting your perspective and aligning with Stoic principles, you can transform that doubt into a source of strength and clarity. Their philosophy offers not just a remedy for self-doubt, but a path to building a deep and enduring sense of self-worth, one that is resilient in the face of life's challenges. As you continue on your journey toward a life of courage and confidence, it's time to explore the Stoic methods for overcoming self-doubt and boosting your self-worth. These strategies are not about artificially inflating your ego, but about fostering a genuine and lasting belief in your own value. They are about recognizing your intrinsic worth, independent of external factors, and cultivating the inner strength needed to move through life with confidence and purpose. One of the most powerful Stoic methods for reversing self-doubt is the practice of self-reflection. The Stoics believed that by regularly examining your thoughts, actions, and motivations, you can gain a deeper understanding of yourself and your values. This practice of reflection allows you to identify the sources of your self-doubt, to challenge any irrational beliefs or assumptions, and to replace them with a more accurate and empowering perspective. Imagine how much more confident you would feel if you could regularly reflect on your experiences and learn from them. By taking the time to examine your thoughts and actions, you can identify patterns of self-doubt and begin to understand where they come from. This awareness is the first step in transforming self-doubt into self-confidence, allowing you to move forward with a clearer sense of your own value and worth. Another key Stoic method for boosting self-worth is the practice of focusing on what is within your control. The Stoics believed that much of our self-doubt comes from worrying about things that are beyond our influence, whether it's the opinions of others, the outcomes of our efforts, or the circumstances we find ourselves in. By shifting your focus to what you can control, your own thoughts, actions, and responses, you can regain a sense of agency and confidence in your abilities. Consider how much more empowered you would feel if you could let go of the need to control everything around you and instead focus on what is within your power. By directing your energy toward the things you can influence, you can reduce your self-doubt and build a stronger sense of self-worth, knowing that you are doing your best in the areas that matter most. This focus not only helps you to stay grounded in the face of uncertainty, but also empowers you to take positive action, even when the outcome is uncertain. The Stoics also taught the importance of practicing self-compassion as a way to boost self-worth. They believed that being kind and understanding toward yourself, especially in the face of mistakes or setbacks, is essential for maintaining a healthy sense of self-worth. By treating yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a friend, you can begin to build a more positive and supportive relationship with yourself. Imagine how different your life would feel if you could approach yourself with kindness and understanding, rather than with harsh criticism and self-judgment. By practicing self-compassion, you can learn to forgive yourself for your mistakes, to acknowledge your efforts, and to celebrate your successes, no matter how small. This self-compassion allows you to let go of the need for perfection and to embrace your inherent worth, just as you are. Another powerful Stoic strategy for overcoming self-doubt is the practice of mindfulness. The Stoics believed that by staying present and fully engaged in the moment, you can reduce the stress and anxiety that often accompany self-doubt. Mindfulness allows you to focus on what is happening right now, rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Imagine how much more confident and focused you would feel if you could stay present and mindful in the face of self-doubt. By focusing on the present moment, you can reduce your stress and anxiety and approach challenges with a clear and focused mind. This practice of mindfulness not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to build a strong and resilient sense of self-worth. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of aligning your actions with your values as a way to build self-worth. They believed that true confidence and self-worth come from living in accordance with your principles rather than from external achievements or validation. By making decisions based on what you believe is right, rather than on what others expect of you, you can build a deep sense of self-respect and confidence in your abilities. Consider how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you consistently acted in alignment with your values. By staying true to your principles, even in the face of challenges or opposition, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth, knowing that you are living with integrity and purpose. This alignment between your actions and your values not only boosts your self-worth, but also helps you to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and confidence. Another key Stoic method for reversing self-doubt is the practice of gratitude. The Stoics believed that by focusing on what you have rather than on what you lack, you can cultivate a sense of abundance and contentment that helps to counteract feelings of self-doubt. Gratitude allows you to appreciate your strengths, your accomplishments, and the opportunities you have, rather than dwelling on your shortcomings or comparing yourself to others. Imagine how much more confident and content you would feel if you could regularly practice gratitude, even in the face of self-doubt. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life and appreciating the progress you've made, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and reduce the negative impact of self-doubt. This practice of gratitude not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to find joy and fulfillment in the present moment. The Stoics also believed in the importance of embracing your imperfections as a way to build self-worth. They understood that no one is perfect and that striving for perfection is often a source of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. By accepting your flaws and recognizing that they are a natural part of being human, you can build a healthier and more realistic sense of self-worth. Consider how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you could embrace your imperfections and see them as a natural part of who you are. By accepting yourself as you are, with all your strengths and weaknesses, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and reduce the negative impact of self-doubt. This acceptance not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to live with greater authenticity and self-compassion. Another powerful Stoic strategy for boosting self-worth is the practice of setting and achieving small, meaningful goals. The Stoics believed that by setting realistic and achievable goals, you can build a sense of accomplishment and self-efficacy that helps to counteract feelings of self-doubt. By focusing on small, manageable steps, rather than on overwhelming or unrealistic expectations, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and confidence in your abilities. Imagine how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you could regularly set and achieve small, meaningful goals. By focusing on what you can accomplish today, rather than on what you hope to achieve in the distant future, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and reduce the negative impact of self-doubt. This practice of setting and achieving small goals not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to build momentum and progress toward your larger goals. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of practicing humility as a way to build self-worth. They believed that true confidence and self-worth come not from boasting or seeking external validation, but from a quiet and unassuming confidence in your abilities and worth. By practicing humility, you can build a deeper and more enduring sense of self-worth that is not dependent on the opinions of others. Consider how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you could approach life with a sense of humility and quiet confidence. By focusing on your own growth and development, rather than on seeking external validation, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and reduce the negative impact of self-doubt. This practice of humility not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to live with greater authenticity and integrity. Another key Stoic method for reversing self-doubt is the practice of visualization. The Stoics believed that by visualizing yourself acting with confidence and self-assurance in challenging situations, you can strengthen your ability to do so in real life. This practice involves imagining yourself facing a difficult situation and responding with calm, reason, and confidence, and then mentally rehearsing this response until it becomes second nature. Imagine how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you regularly practiced visualizing yourself acting with strength and resilience in challenging situations. By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you can build the confidence and muscle memory needed to respond effectively when faced with real-life challenges. This practice of visualization not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to build a strong and resilient sense of self-worth. The Stoics also taught the importance of seeking out positive influences and role models as a way to build self-worth. They believed that by surrounding yourself with people who embody the qualities you aspire to, you can draw inspiration and strength from their example. By seeking out role models who demonstrate confidence, integrity, and resilience, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and reduce the negative impact of self-doubt. Consider how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you surrounded yourself with positive influences and role models who inspire and uplift you. By seeking out individuals who demonstrate the qualities you wish to cultivate in yourself, you can draw strength and inspiration from their example and build a stronger sense of self-worth. This practice of seeking out positive influences not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to live with greater confidence and purpose. The Stoics also emphasized the importance of taking action as a way to build self-worth. They believed that true confidence and self-worth come not from passive reflection, but from actively engaging with the world and taking steps to achieve your goals. By taking action, even in the face of self-doubt, you can build a stronger sense of self-worth and reduce the negative impact of self-doubt. Imagine how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you consistently took action toward your goals, regardless of the obstacles you encountered. By taking deliberate steps toward your objectives, you can build momentum and confidence, knowing that you are making progress toward the life you desire. This practice of taking action not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to build a strong and resilient sense of self-worth. The Stoics also believed in the importance of maintaining a sense of perspective as a way to build self-worth. They recognized that many of the challenges and setbacks we face are temporary, and that by keeping the bigger picture in mind, you can reduce the impact of self-doubt and build a stronger sense of self-worth. By reminding yourself that most difficulties are not as overwhelming as they may seem in the moment, you can regain a sense of calm and clarity that helps you to navigate challenges more effectively. Consider how much more confident and self-assured you would feel if you could maintain a sense of perspective in the face of self-doubt. By recognizing that most challenges are temporary and that you have the strength and resources to overcome them, you can reduce your self-doubt and build a stronger sense of self-worth. This practice of maintaining perspective not only helps you to overcome self-doubt more effectively, but also enhances your ability to live with greater confidence and clarity. As you continue on your journey toward a life of courage and confidence, remember that overcoming self-doubt and building self-worth is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. By embracing the Stoic methods for reversing self-doubt and boosting your self-worth, you can learn to navigate the challenges of life with grace and resilience, emerging from each trial stronger and more confident than before. So take a deep breath and step into each day with the confidence that comes from knowing you have the power to overcome self-doubt and build a strong sense of self-worth. With the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can cultivate the resilience and strength needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. The path ahead may not always be easy, but with each step you take, you are building the strength and inner fortitude needed to create the life you desire. As you continue to practice these Stoic principles, you'll find that your confidence and self-worth grow stronger with each challenge you face. The doubts and insecurities that once held you back will begin to fade, replaced by a deep sense of trust in yourself and your abilities. This is the gift of Stoicism, the ability to reverse self-doubt, to build a strong and resilient sense of self-worth, and to create a life that reflects your true strength and confidence. As you continue to build a strong sense of self-worth, grounded in the wisdom of Stoicism, a new challenge emerges, one that quietly undermines even the most determined efforts: distractions. These are the subtle forces that pull you away from your goals, that scatter your focus and dilute your energy. They are everywhere in our modern world, disguised as harmless habits or even as obligations, yet they have the power to erode your progress, steal your time, and leave you feeling adrift. But what if you could see these distractions for what they are? What if you could cut through the noise and remain unwavering in your pursuit of what truly matters? Imagine moving through each day with a clear mind, fully engaged in the tasks at hand, free from the pull of distractions. Picture yourself achieving your goals with a sense of purpose and clarity, not because the distractions have disappeared, but because you've learned to master them. How different would your life be if you could overcome these distractions and focus your energy on what truly matters? The Stoics understood that distractions are not just external. They arise from within, from the desires, fears, and habits that lead us away from our path. They offer not just a way to recognize these distractions, but a powerful set of tools to overcome them. The Stoics were acutely aware of the human tendency to be distracted, to lose sight of our true purpose amidst the demands and temptations of daily life. They recognized that distractions come in many forms, some obvious, others more insidious, but all of them can be overcome with the right mindset and practices. Their philosophy provides a clear guide for identifying and eliminating distractions, allowing you to focus on your goals with unwavering attention and commitment. As you continue on your journey toward a life of purpose and fulfillment, it's time to explore the Stoic principles that help you recognize and overcome distractions. These insights are not just about cutting out the noise, but about understanding the deeper sources of distraction and transforming them into opportunities for growth and focus. By embracing these principles, you can learn to navigate the distractions of life with clarity and purpose, ensuring that nothing stands in the way of your progress. One of the most common types of distractions is the allure of instant gratification. In a world where convenience and pleasure are just a click away, it's easy to become sidetracked by the pursuit of short-term rewards rather than focusing on long-term goals. The Stoics believed that true fulfillment comes not from fleeting pleasures, but from living in accordance with your values and pursuing what truly matters. By recognizing the pull of instant gratification and choosing to prioritize your long-term goals, you can overcome this distraction and stay focused on what's important. Imagine how much more focused and determined you would feel if you could resist the temptation of instant gratification and instead commit to the pursuit of your long-term goals. By cultivating the discipline to delay gratification and to stay true to your values, you can build a stronger sense of purpose and direction, free from the distractions that lead you away from your path. This focus not only helps you to achieve your goals more effectively, but also enhances your ability to find deeper satisfaction and fulfillment in your efforts. Another common distraction is the constant influx of information and media. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of news, social media, and digital content that vies for our attention. The Stoics believed that much of this information is irrelevant or even harmful to our well-being, and that by curating what you consume, you can protect your mind from unnecessary distractions. By being selective about the information you allow into your life, you can create a mental environment that supports your goals and values. Consider how much more focused and clear-minded you would feel if you could filter out the noise of unnecessary information and instead focus on what truly matters. By being intentional about what you consume, you can protect your mind from distractions and create the mental space needed to pursue your goals with clarity and purpose. This practice not only helps you to overcome distractions more effectively, but also enhances your ability to stay grounded and centered in the midst of a chaotic world. The Stoics also recognized the distraction of external validation, the desire for approval and recognition from others. This craving for validation can lead you to stray from your true purpose, to prioritize the opinions of others over your own values and goals. The Stoics taught that true confidence and fulfillment come from within, from living in accordance with your principles rather than seeking the approval of others. By letting go of the need for external validation, you can focus on what truly matters to you and overcome the distractions that arise from trying to please others. Imagine how much more empowered and focused you would feel if you could release the need for external validation and instead commit to living in alignment with your values. By prioritizing your own beliefs and goals over the opinions of others, you can build a deeper sense of self-worth and clarity, free from the distractions that come from seeking approval. This focus not only helps you to overcome distractions more effectively, but also enhances your ability to live authentically and with purpose. Another subtle but powerful distraction is the fear of missing out, FOMO. This fear can drive you to spread yourself too thin, trying to do everything and be everywhere, rather than focusing on what's truly important. The Stoics believed that much of what we fear missing out on is inconsequential in the grand scheme of life, and that by discerning what truly matters, you can let go of the rest. By embracing the practice of discernment, you can overcome the distraction of FOMO and focus your energy on what aligns with your values and goals. Imagine how much more focused and at peace you would feel if you could let go of the fear of missing out and instead focus on what truly matters to you. By discerning what is essential and letting go of the rest, you can free yourself from the distractions that come from trying to do it all and find deeper satisfaction in your chosen path. This practice of discernment not only helps you to overcome distractions more effectively, but also enhances your ability to live with intention and clarity. The Stoics also warned against the distraction of negative emotions such as anger, envy, and resentment. These emotions can cloud your judgment, consume your energy, and pull you away from your goals. The Stoics believed that by practicing emotional regulation and cultivating a calm and rational mind, you can overcome these distractions and stay focused on what truly matters. By learning to manage your emotions and to respond to challenges with equanimity, you can protect your focus and energy from being drained by negativity. Consider how much more focused and resilient you would feel if you could manage your emotions and respond to challenges with calmness and clarity. By cultivating emotional regulation, you can overcome the distractions of negative emotions and maintain your focus on your goals, even in the face of adversity. This practice not only helps you to overcome distractions more effectively, but also enhances your ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Another powerful distraction is the habit of procrastination, the tendency to put off important tasks in favor of more immediate or pleasurable activities. procrastination can create a cycle of stress and guilt, draining your energy and preventing you from achieving your goals. The Stoics believed that by taking action and embracing responsibility, you can break free from the cycle of procrastination and build a stronger sense of discipline and purpose. By committing to taking consistent, deliberate action, you can overcome the distraction of procrastination and move closer to your goals. Imagine how much more productive and focused you would feel if you could overcome the habit of procrastination and instead take consistent action toward your goals. By embracing responsibility and committing to your tasks, you can break free from the cycle of delay and build a stronger sense of discipline and achievement. This practice not only helps you to overcome distractions more effectively, but also enhances your ability to accomplish your goals with determination and focus. The Stoics also recognized the distraction of overcommitting, taking on too many tasks and responsibilities, leaving you overwhelmed and unable to focus on what truly matters. Overcommitting can lead to burnout, stress, and a loss of direction as you spread yourself too thin and lose sight of your priorities. The Stoics taught the importance of simplicity and focus, of saying no to what does not serve your higher purpose, and of dedicating your energy to what truly matters. By simplifying your commitments and focusing on what is essential, you can overcome the distraction of overcommitting and create the space needed to pursue your goals with clarity. Consider how much more focused and balanced you would feel if you could simplify your commitments and focus on what truly matters to you. By saying no to what does not serve your purpose and dedicating your energy to what is essential, you can overcome the distractions of overcommitting and create a sense of balance and clarity in your life. This practice not only helps you to overcome distractions more effectively, but also enhances your ability to live with intention and purpose. As you continue on your journey toward a life of purpose and fulfillment, remember that distractions are not just external. They arise from within, from the desires, fears, and habits that lead you away from your path. By embracing the Stoic principles for recognizing and overcoming distractions, you can learn to navigate the challenges of life with clarity and focus, ensuring that nothing stands in the way of your progress. So take a deep breath and step into each day with the confidence that comes from knowing you have the power to overcome distractions and focus on what truly matters. With the guidance of Stoic wisdom, you can cultivate the discipline and clarity needed to navigate life's distractions with grace and determination. The path ahead may not always be easy, but with each step you take, you are building the focus and inner strength needed to create the life you desire. As you continue to practice these Stoic principles, you'll find that your ability to recognize and overcome distractions grows stronger with each challenge you face. The distractions that once pulled you away from your goals will begin to fade, replaced by a deep sense of focus and determination. This is the gift of Stoicism, the ability to cut through the noise, to stay true to your path, and to create a life that reflects your true purpose and values. So take that step and let the journey begin. With each challenge you face, you are building a life of greater meaning, purpose, and fulfillment, a life that is rich in the wisdom and insights of Stoicism, and one that reflects your true focus and determination. As we come to the end of this journey through the wisdom of Stoicism, it's essential to remember that the insights you've gained here are more than just philosophical ideas. They are tools for transformation. Each principle, each strategy, is a step toward living a life that is more focused, resilient, and aligned with your true values. Stoicism is not about perfection, it's about progress, about consistently striving to become a better version of yourself, no matter the challenges you face. Life will always present its difficulties, distractions, and moments of self-doubt. But with the guidance of Stoicism, you now have the means to navigate these challenges with grace and strength. You have the power to cultivate courage, to overcome self-doubt, to focus on what truly matters, and to thrive even in the most difficult times. The journey doesn't end here. This is just the beginning. Imagine what your life could be like if you consistently applied these principles. Picture yourself moving through the world with a sense of calm and purpose, unaffected by the chaos around you. Envision achieving your goals, not because everything went perfectly, but because you remained steadfast, focused, and true to your values. That's the life Stoicism offers, a life of meaning, fulfillment, and inner peace. But this journey is not one you need to walk alone. The beauty of Stoicism is that it connects us across time and space with those who have walked this path before and those who walk it now. We learn from each other's experiences, grow through shared insights, and find strength in our collective wisdom. So, as you reflect on what you've learned, I encourage you to take the next step. Share your thoughts, your experiences, and your questions in the comments below. What resonated with you? What challenges are you currently facing, and how do you plan to apply Stoic principles to overcome them? Your insights could be the very thing that helps someone else on their journey. And if you found this content valuable, make sure to subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll join a community of like-minded individuals committed to growth, resilience, and living a life of purpose. You'll also be the first to know when new content is released, keeping you inspired and motivated on your journey. The principles of Stoicism are timeless, but their power is in their application. So, take what you've learned here and apply it in your daily life. Whether it's through moments of quiet reflection, the courage to face a difficult challenge, or the determination to stay focused amidst distractions, let these lessons guide you toward the life you desire. Thank you for being part of this journey. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and continuing this conversation in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more to explore together. Remember, the journey of self-improvement is lifelong, but with each step, you're creating a life that is truly your own. Let's keep walking this path together.